Sick. I think we might be live right now. Maybe. That's awesome.
Getting there.
All right. Oh, went live and Cody's not even there. Okay. Oh, we got Tom Brady announcing tonight. Ugh. You got in your mouth, big guy. Those. Is that like a giant peppermint? Is that peppermint patty?
No. It's I haven't seen these things for years, and I was thrilled to find it in the store. They're they only come out around Christmas time. They're like chocolate covered cherry cordial things.
Oh, Pans.
Good
The
shit, man.
best.
Cool. Hey, how about before this kickoff, we try to get into this
Do it.
PowerPoint
Do it.
as quick as we can. So, screen share.
Erin Andrews looks like she's on a fucking Antarctic expedition right now.
It must be pretty fucking cold. All right. Let's beat Chicago again tonight, Cody. All right, my bold predictions. My first one, I think Edge Coop gets sent on more blitzes than he has all year. Kind of similar to what Halfley did last year when we had Cooper up to speed. I think that's going to be, I think the days of having a four-man rush and dropping the rest back into coverage like we had when we had Parsons is going to have to change. I think we're going to have to do more simulated blitzes, send a few more. I think Coop's going to be one of those guys.
Yeah, man. I mean, Coop looked like he was going to be an all-pro last year based on his blitzing alone.
He's actually been super elite in pass coverage this year. I did see he just isn't getting the sack numbers because we've only sent him on 6% of like all our blitzes this year. All right, kickoff has started. We're getting the ball. And Bo Melton.
You are ahead of me.
Shoot, I'm always ahead of you now.
I literally just saw the kick right now.
This is karma for like the last like 3 years when we had Rodgers during our runs when we would podcast and you'd always be in front of me.
Jesus Christ, it's a real scrum there. We pretty much picked up Bo and moved him.
The Bears are saying they have the ball.
I don't see how you could possibly.
Yeah, the ref came in. The ref came in. They're like, no, it's Green Bay ball. But there could be a challenge.
Go ahead, waste the timeout. There's no camera angle where that ball is remotely visible.
Bears player that just jumps on top of the pile. I feel like that's a penalty. You can't jump on top of everyone.
Well, there is a flag. I don't know what it is yet.
That might be the flag.
Yeah, dude, he's like crowd surfing.
I think that call is unnecessary roughness.
Oh yeah,
and he jumps on top of.
He jumps on top of the crowd and then grabs Bo Melton by the neck. All right, yep, that is what it is. Unnecessary roughness. That'll give us 15 yards.
Good. All right, so
things looking chippy to start.
So we don't have Zach Tom tonight. Obviously, we don't got Micah Parsons.
Christian Watson is in the lineup. That's big.
Yes. We do got Jacobs back. We got Watson back tonight. That's crazy that we got Watson. I thought he broke his collarbone.
Yeah, it looked bad, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to save these bold predictions for our commercial. This is poor timing.
All right, I'm just gonna leave it up for now.
All right, Jordan Love, big game. Time to earn that contract. All right, so I got Love starting under center.
So it looks like we got Anthony Belton at right tackle tonight. No, we got Jordan Morgan at right tackle.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, we got Jordan Morgan at right tackle.
All right. I thought I saw Kennard out there too. Maybe we went 6 offensive linemen on that first play. Yeah. All right. So Jordan Morgan, chance for redemption, got his ass benched earlier in the year. 2nd and 8, loving the shotgun. Motion read.
Wow. So the muskrat catches it here, Code.
Oh my god, dude.
But then, like, they blow the whistle to play dead and the ball comes out. But this is twice already in the last 3 plays where the ball's been coming out. Chicago's clearly being ultra aggressive. If I'm on the coaching sideline right now, I am reinforcing ball security right now, like
Yeah,
to every
ball
player.
security has been an issue for Musgrave all year long. If Chicago was coming with this attacking mindset, Musgrave might be losing snaps this game. But he does. That reception puts us in a 3rd and short. What is this? Probably a third and 1, long one. Love under center. Play action. Roll out. Oh fuck, man! Almost intercepted. Late
Yeah,
flag
there's a
though.
flag. I don't know what the flag is. Holding on the defense. Roughing the passer too. Nice.
Dude, so to me, that play that looked like a bad play design by LaFleur. So you can see on the rollout that
Oh,
Love's
wow. Fuck, Cody. Jordan Love takes a huge hit. Sorry to interrupt you, but that looks like he just fucked his shoulder up on that hit, Code.
you're
It's his
way
right.
ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm like 30 seconds ahead of you. His right shoulder gets driven into the ground, and it's like pinned behind him.
Well, it's going to be a physical game. I thought you were talking about the next play. That was
No,
just
no,
the
no, no, no,
replay.
no. No, I was talking about the replay. I haven't seen the next play yet.
All right, so 1st and 10 after the penalty. I want to go back to that play design once this play is over.
Did you like the play action on that?
All right, hand off to Jacobs. He gets nothing. So I like the play action and I like the bootleg rollout, but to me the routes were flawed. So Love's first read was the tight end. I think it was Fitzpatrick, and he was covered. Usually in that situation, you got a high-low read. There should have been a receiver, further up the field, running same direction as the tight end, so that Love can stay in stride. He either goes high-low or runs. Simple high school play. Love, there is no receiver up top. Love had to change direction and try to do a sidearm angle to Dobbs, and that's why it was almost picked. It was a bad route design by LaFleur.
Tremaine Edmonds is back. He was out in our last matchup. That's their best linebacker.
Oh, the old vet Grady Jarrett tipping the ball at the line on that 2nd and 9.
Man, I would love to have a guy like Grady Jarrett on our defensive line right now.
Several cases.
Looks like that Chicago crowd is fired up tonight, man.
Yeah, you'd expect them to be.
Yeah, I mean honestly, this is the biggest game they've had since probably
This
like
is
2018.
Cody. This is their Super Bowl right now. So
Romeo Dobbs. Just a little out route, picks up the first down. Dude, we need more throws like that in our offense because Jordan Love it's a difficult throw, but he has the arm for it.
We are in the red zone now, and we have to score a touchdown.
Yeah, dude. Those little out routes to the sideline, like if you time it right, so hard to defend. Like I would like to see more of that in our offense.
Yes.
Oh, Matt Golden jet sweep for half a yard.
That's a cool stat. Did you know that Matt LaFleur is 6-0 at Soldier Field?
Well, is Carl Brooks' fingertip maintained that 6-0 last year?
It fucking counts, man. I'll take another Carl Brooks fingertip if it means we win tonight.
Yeah. He'll take how much of that fingertip will he take? All right. Okay, yeah, they didn't even give Golden any yardage on that jet sweep. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's wild. I thought he at least gained a yard.
Hand off to Jacobs. Maybe
I
3
appreciate, like,
yards.
it's awesome Jacobs is out there playing. Hopefully he has a good game, but I'm also not going to make any qualms about it. If we're going to win this game, Jordan Love's got to play like a fucking MVP tonight and
Yep.
put up a really good game.
Bro, I mean, forget this game. It's the rest of the year. If we want
No,
any
true, yeah.
help doing anything, Jordan Love needs to be the man.
Cody. We're going to Dobbs is going to catch this and he's going to get it to 4th and 1. Do you go for this here? Do you take the points?
I go for it. You can't count on the defense to be what they were with Parsons. Got to be
All right.
aggressive on offense.
It does look like LaFleur is being aggressive. We are going for it. It looks like it's a true 4th and 1. I will not ruin this for you. Other than saying
Dude,
that we're in
I would
shotgun.
play action, fake it to Jacobs and just give
Okay.
easy.
We're
easy
going
dump
to
off.
take a timeout. I actually agree with the timeout since it's in the first half on this because we need a touchdown on this. Coming out on this drive and scoring a touchdown on the first drive is huge. So,
Well, especially a lot of the success on this drive has actually been because of Chicago penalties. It's not like we're dominating them right now.
well, we've converted on a couple third and longs, and that's big. So
Yeah,
3rd and 7
honestly,
plus.
that has been, if we have one superpower, that's been our superpower this year. Is like we're elite at 3rd and long for some reason.
We've done good on 3rd downs in general this year. We are in the top 5, I believe, on 3rd down percentage.
All right. 4th and 1. Putting those big old balls out on the cold Soldier
All right,
Field here in the
Jordan
first
Love's going
quarter.
to call an audible with about 15 seconds left on the play clock. He saw something he didn't like. He's making a change.
Fuck.
That wasn't even a good pass.
No, man. He goes to Watson in the end zone.
Yeah.
Didn't have a chance on it. It was good coverage.
Yeah, I thought he had. I don't know who it was coming on the inside. I thought he had a quick dagger on that inside guy that was coming in. Maybe it was Dobbs. Yeah, but all right. My Boulder prediction is.
Oh, hey, I didn't do my bold.
Oh, LaFleur goes for more 4th downs than Ben Johnson.
Good
does.
start, right?
Yeah.
Well, not a good start, but
he's
on
0 for
track.
1, but yeah, he's up +1 in that category. That'd be wild. When you sent that, I was like, man, that's a bold prediction. That's at least a bolder prediction. I was like, oof. All right. I think with Josh Jacobs being a little bit gimpy today, I think that Emmanuel Wilson sees a true split today. And I think Emmanuel Wilson has between 75 and 100 all-purpose yards, despite Jacobs being active tonight. So,
dude, Emmanuel Wilson had our biggest rushing game of the year so far. He's the only back on the roster who's going over 100 yards in a game.
Yeah, I can see Jacobs being there for just like a grit testament thing, but he plays the first drive, and then we might not see a lot of him.
Yeah, or maybe we just use him in the red zone because he's pretty good down there.
Yeah. Boulder, the muskrat catches the TD.
Yeah,
Got a catch on this drive already.
Dude, I'm trying. I legit. I don't think he's caught a TD since the Dallas playoff game in the 2023 season. So
yeah, I can go back and fact check that. But yeah, you might be right. I can't remember him catching one. My boldest, find a fucking way.
Not a great start there, leaving points on the field.
We'll find a fucking way by the end. Yours, Quay has at least one tackle for loss, 1 sack, and one forced fumble. I think, especially in this game, we need career games out of Quay and Edge in this one. We also don't have Evan Williams tonight.
Yeah.
Let's not understate how important that is. Evan Williams was critical in the run game the first time we played Chicago. So
Yeah, and so I want to briefly touch on my prediction for Quay here, because it goes with your prediction for Cooper. Um, I think Cooper is the better blitzer, but I think he's so much better in coverage than Walker is that I kind of expect Halfley is going to have Cooper back in coverage and pretty much just tell Quay to play downhill and just use him as a human missile all night long.
yeah.
So we're about to see first snap on defense.
Do you think we see some more? Maybe not in this game because I expect Chicago to run a lot, so we'll probably see a lot of McDuffie. But do you expect Hopper to maybe get some more looks out there if we're sending Edge and Coop on some blitzes more?
I think Halfley prefers
He's
McDuffie, and I mean honestly, McDuffie's played pretty well this year. He's a bit of a liability in coverage, but the rest of his game is very solid.
Well, I can tell you this right now. The the run defense does not look good in the first couple of plays. So
Yeah, Chicago's gotten close to 20 yards and two runs.
the game plan for Chicago is going to be simple on offense. They're going to just try to attack us on the ground all night. I mean, and they should. Like who do we got up front that is going to be an issue for them?
Yeah, it's a thin defensive line right now. Oh man. All right, so Williams just has all day long in the pocket. That like he just standing still like a statue. He went to like his fourth read before he got that completion. Just not even a hint of pressure. Um, pass wasn't even good, but just yeah.
We are, man. He's fast. He's a lot faster than I thought he was coming out of college.
Dude, Gary is such a fucking bum. He was out there like jogging quarter speed as Williams scrambles to the sideline. Like, I don't. I think we're gonna cut Gary next year, and I don't even think anyone would trade a seventh rounder for him. Like with his contract and the output he gives, I don't think anyone in this league would trade a pick for Rashawn Gary.
I don't think we can keep Gary just for the sole fact that the quarterbacks in our division can outrun him.
Well, he's just. We would save so much money cutting him next year, and the guy's never even had 10 sacks in a year. Like he
Brenton Cox
incredibly
is
overrated.
out there on this play.
So that injury to DJ Moore, that could actually be big because they're already down two of their top three receivers.
Cody, Chicago's gonna fucking kill us tonight. Caleb Williams is so fucking fast. He literally looks like Lamar. Like he might be almost as fast as Lamar Jackson is.
Yeah, I mean he is a fast guy. And that was nice play design there by Ben Johnson, and Williams connects with what their fourth wide receiver, Zacharias or whatever. Like hits him in stride. Quay Walker was in coverage.
I like that DJ Moore pretended to have a back injury and then he comes out and he just catches a fucking 10-yard pass and looks fine.
Yeah, dude, Chicago is looking in command right now. Like
This is exactly how I assumed our defense was going to look. once Parsons and Devin Williams got hurt. Exactly how I thought it would look. I don't know.
Bro,
We might
I
not.
don't even like other than the one play where Williams had all day long to find his fourth read. I don't think Parsons would be making a difference right now. This
No,
is just
Parsons
straight up
might not make a
coaching.
difference in this. It might not, but I mean, we might. Chicago might not punt once the
Oh
entire
wow,
night.
Rashawn Gary whiffs on a tackle in the backfield. Big surprise.
I got a new drinking game. Yeah,
Oh.
got to take a drink every time Cody talks about Cody shits on Rashawn Gary.
He's a fucking piece of shit. Dude, did you see the locker room interview after Parsons' injury where a reporter asked Gary about it? And like anyone who has like any fight in their heart, like Halfley didn't roll over and cry. Like he's like, we expect to still play hard. Rashawn Gary like couldn't even find words. He just like kept sighing like 4 times in a row. Looked like he was gonna cry. Like that is not a guy that you want as your top edge rusher. Like he just doesn't have the grit. I don't like Rashawn Gary. I didn't like the pick at the time. He was the one player in that draft. And I'm like, man, I hope we don't take this project. And fucking Brian Burns goes like a pick after him.
Oh, could you imagine Brian Burns and Parsons together? That'd be nice. Dude, ah,
3rd and 4 in the red zone. And yep, they run for the first.
fourth and 1. Oh, fuck, we got lucky.
It's fourth and 1. We stop them.
By luck, because the Bears fucked up.
Oh, all right. Super high snap. All right. Well, that helps with our yardage, dude. That takes us past the 20.
Really smooth.
We would have been getting it at like the 4. That was a really bad snap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, that might be what we need to win this game. Is the
I mean,
Bears
I've said
shooting themselves in the foot?
need some luck for sure. All right. Since we're on a commercial, my keys to the game: win early downs and control EPA. The metric: Packers offense has been in top tier in EPA play, especially through play action quick game. I've mentioned this in a couple other weeks. So what to do if Green Bay is consistently facing 3rd and 3 or less? Their drive success rate spikes up significantly. I do not want to keep living in these 3rd and 7s and having to convert. I think eventually you just run out of plays to call, and we're not going to be able to keep that up the whole game. 2, force Caleb Williams to sustain drives. He does not have good numbers when he has to have sustained drives. He flashes highlight plays, but analytically, he's still in the bottom tier in EPA play under pressure, and he's much worse when he's asked to string together 8 to 12 play drives. When Caleb faces pressure without blitzing, his EPA play drops dramatically. What to do? Packers defense, we don't need sacks, but we do need disruption and coverage integrity. Do not give up the explosive plays, make them earn it. Mistakes will probably happen if we just keep doing that.
Yeah, it's coming off this Denver game where both of our cornerbacks had their worst game of the year, and we're without Evan Williams. This is going to be a big ask for the secondary.
I know. Protect the ball. This is a big one. Chicago's defense isn't dominant in yards, but they are dominant in takeaways. Chicago wins are directly correlated to their defense getting more than one takeaway a game. Zero giveaways is the target each and every week, but it's magnified against a team like Chicago. Maybe 1 max, but I personally think we need 0 in this game to win. Green Bay also needs to avoid sacks, and Jordan Love just needs to throw it away and live to play another down if we need to. Don't be taking these sacks and getting us into these 3rd and longs. So those are my keys to the game. Even with all that done, it's going to be a tough game. We're all going to be tough from here on out. So
yeah, I mean that's I I certainly think it's possible that Love could have a turnover-free game. He's been pretty good about protecting the ball this year. Um, I don't think we get through this game avoiding sacks though. Just on our first series, um, I was keeping my eye on Jordan Morgan a bit at right tackle, and he was just getting pushed right back
Oh.
into the backfield.
All right. I'll do our key matchups after this. We just came back from break.
All right,
Uh,
Love under center.
that was fourth down that they went for it on, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So it's still 0-0. Wow, we get lucky on that.
Okay, Fitzpatrick drops a 1 yard pass. Christ, man. Our tight ends are bad without Tucker Kraft. Like we
Why not?
absolutely I don't see how we don't draft a tight end this coming year.
I don't think I think tight end is something that we need to go after in free agency.
Yeah. Yeah, like we need major reinforcements at tight end.
I think there's going to be some decent guys in the free agent market that we can come in to be. I mean, we still have Musgrave for another year, I believe. I think that's fine, but I think we need to go sign a good third free agent. Like the Rams utilize all three of their tight ends. They use 13 personnel all the time. I would love to have another solid, especially if we're going to be losing a couple good receivers this year. Like probably going to be losing Wicks and losing
No,
Dobbs.
Wicks will still be under contract.
Okay, we got Wicks for one more year. Is it
Yeah,
just
it's just Dobbs, but then the
all
year
right?
after that, everyone in the room except for Golden and Williams. All right, 3rd and 6 here after a 4 yard Jacobs run. Got Reed motion into the slot. Love takes off running. Dives for the first. Wow. All right. So I was watching. He had Luke Musgrave out in front of him as a blocker, and Musgrave is just like so unaware that it almost looked like Musgrave took off and started running upfield, even though Love was way past the line of scrimmage.
Dobbs is being very involved in this game after he's been pretty non-existent in the last couple.
Yep. Another sideline throw. Like it's a high difficulty throw, but Love has the arm for it, and it's very difficult to defend. Dobbs picks up a first down here on the sideline. Nice catch too.
Yes, very nice. Every time I'm like, we'll be fine without Dobbs. We'll be fine without. He always then he has a game where I was like, I don't know, it's kind of nice having a guy like Dobbs on the team.
Yeah, I mean, would you pay him $20 million?
We can't. Like the answer would be yes if I'm a young rebuilding team and I can afford to have a guy like Dobbs for 20 million. But for us, no, we can't afford a $20 million receiver that isn't like a go-to guy. All right. 2nd and 6. We got Josh Jacobs back out there. We have Kennard out there as a tight end.
Yeah, I mean, we've used Kennard as a 6 offensive lineman a decent amount over the second half of the season.
God, Josh Jacobs is just gritty, man. The guy was on crutches on Monday, and he's out there grinding this out today. Gotta give the guy. I mean, that's a guy that you just want on your team.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I would say he's without a doubt our team leader at this point.
Did you see what he out? Do you see what he said about the two teams that offered him a contract? The
No.
other team that made so did he catch that?
Play action. Love going to the left. Fires a bullet. Was that caught by Watson? Did he get both feet in?
No, he didn't. Good attempt though. So the other team that gave him a serious contract offer was the Chiefs, and he was like, I can't go play for a division rival ever. So we don't ever have to worry about him going to play for the Bears. Wow. Holy shit, Cody. Um, when you see this play, I want you to just notice how aggressive the Bears corners are at trying to go after the ball. Like,
Yeah, so I just watched that. Dobbs with another nice first down. Frankly, I think that could have been flagged as unnecessary roughness at the end of the play. Like Dobbs is down, clearly down, like knees on the ground, and then the the defender pushes him backward, which actually could be a high injury chance situation with his legs pinned on the ground. I think that should have like I think that was a pretty obvious penalty. Actually, I don't
all
think
right.
it would have been ticky tacky at all to call that.
All right, here's your keys to the key matchups. Number one, Gary versus Donnell Wright.
Yeah, I mean he's allegedly our best pass rusher with Parsons out. So he's going to get matched up against their best offensive lineman and needs to, not put up a goose egg.
Number two, Golden versus Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, man. Golden quietly was our leading receiver last week. Um, I think I think he has the tools to be the number one. And Watson is playing today, but probably not 100%. So I think if Golden can make some plays against their best corner, we'll be doing good.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to change the picture on this one for the Bears. Oh, well, Jane Reed versus CJ Gardner Johnson.
Yeah. So Reed is probably our most reliable playmaker. If Watson's not at 100%. And we kind of picked on CJ Gardner Johnson a little bit in the first matchup. So I definitely I think this is a really critical one to watch.
Yeah. Number four, Edge Coop versus Swift and Monangai. How do you say his name?
I think it's
Monangai?
Monica, whatever. Yeah, I mean I think obviously stopping the run is going to be huge in this, but I also would expect to see a lot of dump offs to the running backs. It's
Mhm.
supposed to be real windy in Chicago tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's shorter passing game stuff. So, Cooper needs to play lights out.
Yep. And the last one, Javon Bullard versus Colson Loveland. I'm assuming you did this because we're playing Bullard back at safety tonight, you think, right? I haven't been looking.
Um, that's actually a good question because I haven't gotten a good look either on
We should pay
because
attention
we
to
would
that.
either switch Bullard to safety and put Hobbs in the slot, or if we keep Bullard in the slot,
That
then Zane
that makes
Anderson's at
sense,
safety.
but Bullard's been playing so good in the
Yeah,
slot that
yeah. I mean the main reason that I brought this one up is because Loveland killed us in the first matchup. Like he was basically Williams' go-to guy. So I'd
and with
really like to see Bullard matched up on him.
with a Dunze out and Luther Burden out, that kind of leaves only like DJ Moore and their tight ends left.
Hey man, that first down play, that was a really nice play between Love and Jacobs. Love under quick pressure, scrambles a little bit, about to take a sack, but right before he crosses the line of scrimmage, dumps it off to Jacobs on the sideline, who picks up an easy 8 yards. Like those are plays like I would take that all the way down the field, man.
I like that we made Josh Jacobs a captain for tonight too.
Running hard on this 2nd and 2, picks up the first.
All right, pick up the first down. We are inside the 10 again. Man, this is gonna be a physical game, Cody. This is wild. So we went from a physical game in Chicago to one in Denver where we got decimated by injuries. Right back at it again on like in Chicago with another super physical game.
Man, I like that first down play call. It's a true running back screen.
Yes.
And he had Aaron Banks out as a lead blocker. We don't see LaFleur call a lot of true running back screens.
Wow, Green Bay has 18 straight goal to go touchdowns right now. That's cool to see.
That is a pretty damn good stat. Let's make it 19.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Musgrave in the slot.
Gotta catch that.
Oh, dude.
You gotta catch that.
All right, yeah, Emmanuel Wilson just straight up drops. Like he had blocking lined up too.
Yeah, how do you do that? Like you're an NFL professional. Where like I expect like a high school kid to do that.
I'd tell you this much: Josh Jacobs is probably yelling at the coaches to let him back in the game right now. It's interesting that we go with Wilson there instead of Chris Brooks. Chris Brooks is supposed to have very good hands and kind of third down back specialist.
I don't know what's going on here. We're about to call something and then the refs blew the whistle.
They're saying that was a backwards pass that was fumbled and went out of bounds. So I think we're losing yardage on this.
Oh shit. Also, Jordan Love's arm's cut up pretty good right now.
Where? Oh,
You'll
yeah,
see.
damn. He
Yeah.
is. Yeah. This is definitely going to be a physical one. I don't know, man. They're showing this replay. That doesn't look backwards to me. 3rd and goal. Pass interference.
Yeah,
He
they didn't
fucking
call it.
tackles Watson in the end zone. All right, well, you got to take the points here.
It is windy as shit, by the way. I keep seeing some of these like bags and stuff flying across the field. It is real windy. Even though this is a 26-yarder, I don't even know if this is a gimme. I hope so.
Yeah, that on the replay there, that looked like it might have been a miscommunication between Love and Watson.
Yeah, he threw it on. If he would have put it out in front of him more, it's probably a catch and a touchdown. Shit, man. I don't like selling for 3 points in a game like this. Not with the way Chicago moved that ball on that first drive.
Yeah, and really the only reason they didn't score was a bad snap on their part.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the plus side, we have moved the ball on offense both times. We just haven't been able to cash in the red zone.
Yeah. So if we can pull this out and get a dub in this game, I believe we flip then. We go back to being, I think,
The 2 seed.
2 seed. We're in the NFC North lead again. But I don't think that we have the North locked up though. I think we would have
No.
needed to win in Denver to get the North locked up.
Yeah, I just hate that. Like, I don't want Chicago to win the division. Like, if it were the Lions, I'd be like, yeah, man, the Lions are stacked. Like, you can't compete with that. Like, they got superstars all over. But fucking Chicago in Ben Johnson's first year, no.
Especially with how annoying Bears fans are. Bears fans are going to be talking about how bright the future is and how they're going to dominate the North for the next 20 years. And I don't want to deal with that.
Meanwhile, their team's going to be moving to fucking Gary, Indiana. 'Cause, the Chicago taxpayers don't want to get butt fucked for $1 billion stadium.
I mean, I don't blame them there. I'm pretty mad that I'm paying for the Bills to have a new stadium.
Yeah, no, I think it's outrageous that NFL teams expect public funding
I mean,
whenever they want to
when they
upgrade a
have
stadium.
billionaire owners, like you have a like they got the Bills have the Pagulas who might be paying like 50% of it, but they can afford to foot that entire bill. If it's their team.
Well, dude, like think about as a taxpayer, like if you're not a football fan, you don't care about football at all, and someone's like, "Yeah, we need $1 billion
I don't care about
to,"
Bills being in New
yeah,
York.
yeah. But yeah, just the idea that Chicago would just piss on their history and say, "Oh, we can't get the shiny new stadium we want. We're gonna leave Chicago."
It's a tactic. I mean, the Bills did the same thing. Remember when they were threatening to go to Texas at one point? Yeah, or and then there was the Toronto one too. Like Bon Jovi was going to buy him and move him to Toronto full time. Trump was even going to buy the Bills at one point. Someone's gonna have to come and hold this football, I think. Yeah.
It's kind of weird that they have a player do it. Like you would think they would just have a ref hold the ball.
Yeah, especially because it takes that player out of their natural position in the field. Let's have Rich Bisaccia out there holding that ball.
Wow, that was a incredibly short kick. I
Yeah.
don't even think that hit the 20.
I think it's the wind. I think it's just really, really windy.
So I mean, Chicago's going to be starting close to the 40.
Who's 53? Is that Brenton Cox or is that Tyrone Hopper? I think it's Cox. Brenton Cox is hurt.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, that might be Aaron Mosby.
Yep, it is Mosby. You're right. A lot of guys with dreads. We got Mosby, we got Cox, we got Hopper. All of our backup edge linebackers all have dreads. Gary's got dreads.
And I'm excited to see Cox back. Like he got hurt in what? Game 1? Um I thought at the end of last year, like I thought he was our best edge rusher. Um
Yeah.
and if you
We're
like
gonna need that.
extrapolated his stats over a full season, like it's like Pro Bowl level play.
Well, he's gonna have some opportunities. I think he'll be a little limited. It's his first game back. He might
Yeah.
not get out there much. But I mean, Enikbari's looked pretty good this year. LVN should get a little bit better as he gets healthier. I haven't seen LVN out there a lot. I have seen him out there on a couple plays, but I haven't seen him out there a ton on that first drive. Um, I know he's dealing with that injury. He's probably going to be dealing with that the whole year. So we probably won't see LVN go back to how he looked in the first few weeks of the year. But I don't know. We're going to need a whole collective effort to replace that pass rush. I don't know if that first drive was an indication. We're going to have some trouble with getting sacks the rest of the year.
Yeah.
If it helps you understand how I feel about the Packers defense the rest of the year, I have carried the Packers defense as my fantasy defense throughout most of the year, and I just dropped them this week. I was like,
I don't
they ain't
blame
getting
me at
nothing.
all.
I'm like, they're not even with Parsons, we haven't been getting turnovers, so they were still like 18th in the league, like in like fantasy points. They weren't like elite by any means, but we at least got some sacks and they kept the points down. That was a big reason why I kept them is that they kept the points down.
No, it's definitely a big test here. Like Chicago
Well, we
arguably
did,
has one of the best offensive lines in the league this year. Like they
yeah.
completely transformed their line in one offseason.
Well, we did hold them to no points in the first quarter, even though it's strictly because of a blunder and over aggressiveness. But um, I'm surprised Chicago would snap it that far back to their running back on that fourth and goal play.
I actually think It wouldn't surprise me if that was supposed to be a trick play where Monagai was going to throw to a receiver.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes the best football is just simple football. All day.
Well, especially the way they have been running, just keep it simple.
I think what we're gonna get frustrated with is is the pressures from Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons had
He
like
led the league
80.
in pressures, man.
Yeah. Like, so these quarterbacks are gonna be sitting back there all day to throw. And even though Parsons didn't have like 30 sacks, he would at least get pressures on them and then force them like out of the pocket and stuff. And
Dude, first down, Chicago.
uh
You got me thinking about the edge rushers here, and it actually when you mentioned Van Ness with his foot injury, and it's probably dealing with that for the rest of the year.
get there. Oh, Cody, sorry. Parsons is gonna drive or not fucking Gary's gonna drive you crazy with how fucking slow he is again.
Just doesn't have change of direction skills, man. What's the late flag?
I think it's holding on the offense. I think.
Hmm.
Nope, holding on Valentine. Fuck, it's on us.
Cool.
Come on. That's barely holding.
But yeah, like I was saying with Van Ness, I actually remember when we drafted him, one of the things I liked about him was he had no injury history. And like his dad was like a chiropractor where like they put a lot of like ever since he was a kid, they put a lot of work into injury prevention and flexibility. And I'm like, well, this is all good stuff. And then he hits the pros and he just gets injured every year. Bro, Nixon, keep your fucking eyes on the ball. That could have been a pick six if he's looking for it. Our defensive backs just do not look for the football. Like McKinney is the only one who does. Well,
Mhm.
McKinney and Williams, but Williams is out.
Oh, check to see on this play where we got Bullard.
Yeah, we got Bullard at safety for Williams.
I figured. 3rd and 8, we hold them to 2 yards. This is one that we gotta, Cody. I feel like Halfley's gotta cook up something good here. All right, we're showing heavy blitz. I expect them to drop back. Yes, false start. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a clear false start, and that's on Darnell Wright.
You know the cool part actually about my life right now? I think I can watch the rest of the Packers regular season games while on vacation. I think. Yeah, nice. Cool.
Nice.
Next time I should be playoff football next time I'm at work. All right, 3rd and 13. Someone don't give them all day. Don't give them all day.
Okay, all right. Gary actually forces a rushed pass and good coverage in the
Gary's
secondary.
just
Williams kind of
man.
threw it away.
I'm I'm with you in that like Gary is vastly underperformed, but like I still want to like him. Like I still want to root for him. But he's so fucking slow when he's out there, man. You might be onto something when you're like just like, oh shit, that's a hell of a coffin corner they just did on us, Cody. It's like at the 2 yard line.
They
God.
took this punter in the 4th round. I would hope he can punt well.
I just like I want, as I said, let's bulk up Gary if we can't trade him, and if it's not feasible to cut him, let's like have him put on some pounds and shift him inside.
well, dude, I mean, Joe Barry gave him interior snaps, and like his playing weight is like 275. Like I think he should very easily be able to get up to 285, and that's still light for a defensive tackle, but it's it's not crazy. Aaron Donald played at like 290.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously too slow to play edge. Like he's just it. Sure, he can set the edge for run defense. So can Kingsley Enagbare for way less money.
Mm-hmm. Halfley's got another request for an interview. Did you see that? The Titans are wanting to interview him.
Anyone who goes to the Titans is committing career suicide. Like,
Well, also just saying like he's consistently getting phone calls, which means there's a lot of interest in him. Uh there was a part of my brain that was like, well, if Parsons gets hurt and Halfley doesn't adjust and the defense just gets gashed constantly with Parsons out, that like, well, that might hurt his chances of getting a head coaching job. But at the same time, I'm like, there's no point in like I still want us to win though. I don't want our defense to get gashed. So like I don't know. Like it would
one
suck.
interesting thing about coaching. So last year, our linebackers coach, Anthony Campanile,
Mhm.
who Halfley brought him in, and he did a great job. And then he got the
Jacksonville
job
now.
as the Jacksonville D coordinator, and they have one of the best defenses in the league this year. And I was actually reading Devin Lloyd, their middle linebacker, who was largely projected as the best middle linebacker in that draft class, and we chose to take Quay Walker ahead of him. Uh, Devin Lloyd has got 5 interceptions this year with
Oh
Campanile
cow.
coaching
Good
him
for
up.
him. I would even make an argument be like, man, I forgot about Anthony Campanelli. If we lost Halfley, I would love to be able to like bring him back to be a DC, but that'd be a lateral move, and I know the Jags would definitely block that.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good first down play. I'll take that.
Ooh, empty backfield on 2nd and 5 at our own 10.
Yeah, those corners are playing off Cody too.
Okay, we go to Watson in the slot. He picks up the first.
I can't believe I'm watching Watson out there right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that when he went down last week, it looked bad, and he went to the hospital.
I know. Holy fuck. This might be helmet to helmet. This is helmet to helmet. He's hurt though. Shit. Jordan Love's hurt.
Yeah, he kind of gets sandwiched between the defender and I think Anthony Belton.
It's a clear helmet to helmet. We stop.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yep, that looks like it's probably a concussion, and this is about to be the Malik Willis show. But why not? Lose our best defensive player. Let's go ahead and lose our best offensive player too.
At some point, you stop being able to overcome the injuries. They
Dude,
I looked up
the
to see
Chicago defensive backs have been ultra aggressive all game long. Like very different energy than the first game.
Mhm. Well, how do you like our chances with Love out now?
Yeah, I'll tell you this much. Against the defense that leads the league in takeaways, I'm a Malik Willis fan. I actually wish we would have a package for him because I think there are times where he could spark our offense. I don't trust him to play clean football over 3 quarters, though.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. Let's go tear up Caleb Williams' knee.
No, Cody's getting hard watching these games every week with you.
Maybe we can just get a career ender on him.
It's not even like it's not even like our like bum guys. It's literally the best fucking players on the team that are getting hurt.
Well, dude, and it fucking sucks that like
Love's up, jogging off. It looks okay. He's going in the blue medical tent. Hopefully, it's not concussion, but
I don't know, man. The way his eyes were closed and he was like moving his head like this when he hit the ground, like that looked like a concussion to me. But dude, like when I think about my entire lifetime of watching Packers teams, it's like I can only think of a single year where we had a bunch of injuries and just like were torpedoed so much that we got a good draft pick. And that was the 2005 season when we had like Sam Congato taking snaps at running back. Other than that, it's like, despite all these injuries to the team, like we still got a good record. And even if we had a bad record, we traded our first round pick away. So it's like
it
we
doesn't
don't have any
matter.
draft value to look
We're
for.
not getting a blue chip player in the first round. So there's no incentive to like not. I mean, there never is, but like it's definitely for these next 2 years.
Second and 6.
Very conservative play calling here. Jordan Love's out of the blue medical tent. No helmet. He's done. He's out for the game.
Well, decent pickup on the ground for Emmanuel Wilson and put us in a 3rd and short. Yeah, are they walking Love back to the locker room right now?
Yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah, literally our best offensive lineman is out. Our quarterback is out. Our best tight end is out. Our best defensive end is out. Our best defensive tackle is out. Arguably, our best safety is out.
Josh Jacobs is getting up pretty slow too. Looks like I don't know if we might just be trying to draw them off sides here.
It's a 3-point game. You punt it here.
We call it timeout. Yeah, I'm probably punting this.
I don't like calling a timeout, burning a timeout. Just take the delay game.
Well, unless he's He might be aggressive trying to go for it then.
Bro, we're on our own side of the field and we're up 3.
I don't think he gives a fuck because we don't got Jordan Love, we don't got Micah Parsons. Like he's just saying fucking YOLO.
Dude, this is. I feel like LaFleur often makes emotional decisions. Like something emotional in the game happens and he stops thinking and makes a reckless decision because of it. All right, well, 4th and 1. Looks like we're going for this. Dobbs at the bottom of the screen. Watson in the slot. Willis picks it up with his legs on a design QB keeper. I'm a little surprised Chicago wasn't prepared for that. Dude, Grady Jarrett is such a big guy. All right, Willis under center. We're past midfield. Play action. He's scrambling again. Man, he is a pretty speedy guy. Picks up probably 6.
Can't live off this the entire game though.
Why the hell not, man? This is the Malik Willis show now. Go out there and make yourself some money, kid.
At least we're eating up some clock.
All right, Willis under center, 2nd and 3. Wicks in motion. Toss to Wilson, 1st down. Dude, Malik Willis, like I don't know if there has been a Packers backup quarterback in my lifetime that just when he comes off the bench, like he always seems to spark the offense. Like Matt Flynn was probably the best Packers backup we've seen, but I don't think
No
he necessarily
way.
came in on his first series and gave the team a
Mm-mm.
spark.
Aaron Rodgers is the best backup we've ever had.
I mean, when he was actually a backup, though, he had one good game as a backup.
Jordan Love
The
was a pretty good
Dallas
backup too. Jordan Love was a good backup too. He almost beat KC.
What, dude? Jordan Love was horrendous in that
Oh
game.
wait, no. That was the Blitz game. That's when they blitzed the
Yeah.
hell out of us. He did not do that great that game. You're right. All right, 2nd and 6. I bet we see Dontavian Wick start going off because like I bet Willis he's got good chemistry with all like the non-premier receivers that we got.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a Bo Melton game.
Yeah.
Wicks picks up a 1st on the 2nd down.
Jordan Love is being evaluated for concussion. His return is questionable. Official, the most recent update.
Dude, how hilarious will it be if we beat Chicago without Parsons and Love? Their fans
And
might kill themselves.
let's not stop there. We're basically missing our best player at every position, more or less. Quarterback, no Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs, our best running back, is dealing with he couldn't even walk on Monday. He was on crutches. Christian Watson's coming off of an injury. He's now 100%. We don't have our best tight end. We don't have our top 2 offensive linemen. We don't have our best defensive. We don't have our best pass rusher. We don't have our best interior linemen. We don't have our best safety, or we don't have our 2nd best safety. We're literally missing the best player at every position.
Dude, I think the sideline reporter was just talking about like the heaters on the Packers sideline aren't working.
Oh, that's typical. Like the Bears will do anything to fucking win.
It looks like the Chicago heaters are working.
Ooh, good run. Stan.
Second and 6, Willis in the shotgun. Motion to read. Hand off to Wilson. Nice run.
Cody,
Alright.
I feel like when Jordan Love, obviously I want Love out there, but I feel like Matt LaFleur is forced to like go deeper into his bag when Willis is out there. Like I don't know. I feel like he almost coaches better in a way sometimes when like Willis is out there. But
I mean, it wouldn't like the Matt LaFleur offense. I could see a world where like a mobile quarterback is a better fit for it. Because you got to think LaFleur, his roots, like he came up, like his first major NFL job was on the Washington squad that had RG3, I believe. Um, and then when he got his first offensive coordinator job in Tennessee, uh, I think Mariota was the quarterback then, and then either Mariota or Tannehill. Um, so I mean, he has a history of working with mobile QBs.
hmm,
Dude, we got to punch this in for 7. Like we're
have
down
to, have
in
to.
the red again. Um,
Are you going for it on fourth down if it comes to that?
it's going to depend on the yardage. If we're looking at like 4th and 2, I think so. You know, 4th and 3, 4th and 4, that's dicier. Because like at a certain point, you know, it's like the field goal. Like you get a field goal, and that gives you 6 points. Chicago goes and scores a touchdown, and you know what did that field goal do for you? But at the same time, you leave points on the board, could come back to bite you in the 4th.
Yeah, you know what? I think the way this game is going, and just with like what's at stake, I think I'm taking. I'm probably kicking the field goal
Really?
because I would. It's still a one score game, even if they score a touchdown.
Yeah. I, I mean, I will say this though, like, yeah, it's a one-score game. Yeah, we're in the lead, but I just feel like we're not in the lead because we're beating them. We're in the lead because they're making mistakes. And like if Chicago just commits to running the ball down our throats, which they didn't do that in the first game until the second half. They're not doing it in this game. Like it seems like they're making poor decisions. We haven't stopped their run game. They're just choosing not to do it every play. So I kind of feel like I think we got to get this touchdown here no matter what.
Hey, let's score a touchdown before fourth down. Now you make this a topic of discussion. Then
Okay, well, first and goal.
that was a really good throw by. That was actually a really good throw by Willis.
Yeah, and he has one-on-one with Dobbs.
He
A
just
lot of
Dobbs just has to
contact
find.
there.
Yeah, Dobbs. So hey, Dobbs. It ends up hitting both of Dobbs' hands, and the ball. The defender doesn't hit his arm at all. Dobbs just got to come down with that.
Yeah, I kind of liked that call though. First and goal, like you would expect to run, and we put it
Yeah.
in Willis's hand. All right, so Jacobs back in the game, picks up a yard. I think I would go with a RPO on this, and
So the ball's at the 4.5 yard line. I don't know if I'm running.
yeah, I don't think you're gonna get 5 yards on a run.
I don't know.
So
The linebackers are playing off a little bit. I know they can close quickly, but
yeah, I think RPO is the way to go, and you give Willis either he has a good read on a receiver or he runs. Well, incomplete pass. It was just a straight drop back, no mobility designed into it, and we're going to be taking a field goal here, I think.
no. Yep, we are. Well, I know this. We absolutely have to hit our field goals.
Man, we're already in the 2 minute warning. This game's been flying by.
So just a fun little update for you. If so we only have two quarterbacks active tonight. Willis is we don't got a third one. If Willis were to get hurt in this game, Josh Jacobs is the emergency quarterback.
I thought the NFL changed rules specifically so that you could always have your practice squad quarterback and not have it count against the game day roster. Because there was that Denver game where they started like a fucking wide receiver at quarterback.
Well, the update I just saw was it says Josh Jacobs is the emergency quarterback if Malik ends up going down.
Josh Jacobs can't even walk right now.
Also, Green Bay is 0 for 3 in the red zone. So if we end up losing this game, there you go, right there. It's the 0 for 3 in the red zone.
And honestly, I'll say pretty uninspired play calling in the red zone. There hasn't been a single play down there where I've been like, oh yeah, this was a good design. That caught him off guard.
So this is Saturday, by the way. So within the last week, within the last 7 days, we have lost Jordan Love, we have lost Zach Tom, we've lost Evan Williams, we have lost Micah Parsons in the span of 7 fucking days, and almost lost Christian Watson. That's this is it's the worst week of my whole fucking life.
Yeah, dude, they just the NFL needs to add another bye. I mean, we had what a fucking week 5 bye, so these guys have just been grinding for months at a time at this point, and like your body can only take so much wear before it breaks down.
Why are they showing me pictures of the Olympics?
Olympics are coming.
No. Cody, I think it's imperative that they do not go down and score a touchdown, by the way. That would be the worst case scenario in this like 2 minute drill. All right, so the Bears take a knee in the end zone. Let's see where the ball
Yeah,
comes out at.
they'll be getting the ball to start the second half. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yep. All right, 2 minute drill. Let's go defense. Why is this ball on a fucking kneel down come to like the 40-yard line, Cody? The NFL needs to change these goddamn rules on the kickoff already.
Yeah, it's basically. It wouldn't surprise me if they're just playing arena football within the next 10
Like
years.
what? So on this, they throw like an 8-yard pass, okay, or like a 10-yard pass. They like pick for some. The ball's at the 50 already. The ball's literally at like the 50-yard line off one first down. I don't. And with the rules and the penalties already against the defense,
Yeah,
it
it's frustrating because,
I
like,
would
I
not
feel
want
like
to play
we'll never
defense.
see a dominant, historic defense again, and
You can't.
as a football fan, that makes me sad. Second and 10 after Williams throwaway.
All right. They do get them to a third down, 3rd and 4. This is it. Let's get a sack. You got to find a way to get pressure.
That was Bullard with the tackle.
That was good. All right, good coverage by Bullard. This should be a punt unless Chicago wants to be a bunch of idiots.
Yeah,
That
so
was, I think Bullard might have gotten away. Wow, they're fucking going for it. God, I hate Chicago. They're really fucking going for it, unless they're trying to draw us off sides.
yeah, this Bullard might have gotten away with some contact on Komet there.
This is big. 4th and 4. They're going for it.
Yeah, you can't jump. Jumping would give him a first.
Play clock's down. That's it. That's it. All right. Whew. All right. They were trying to draw us off.
Well, we've got a timeout. 50 seconds.
I don't think you want to be aggressive here. I'm taking this to halftime, but
Yeah, I mean with Malik Willis in, maybe I wouldn't mind trying to get a chunk play using his legs, but asking him to throw downfield in the winds, you're right. We're probably much wiser to take it to the
heck, don't
half.
even. I was like, don't even mess with this. Like, fair catch this. Chippy, getting chippy.
I feel like Chicago has been like, I don't know, man. Like they're bringing like fucking Tuco from Breaking Bad energy into this game. I mean, has Ben
They're still
Johnson got
going.
them messed
Wow.
up before they come in? Yeah, that's the Chicago player instigates that. He fucking grabs Kamal Hayden by the throat. All right, yeah, we're just straight up kneeling this. Not even gonna attempt to move the ball. It's
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
disappointing.
I think when you lose, as I was saying, like
I don't know, man. With Willis's legs and Watson and Golden's speed, I feel like it wouldn't
I
have been a
think
terrible idea to at least
nah,
try.
nope, nope, not me. I'm taking that to halftime, and I'm like, we have Chicago at 0 points right now. 0 fucking points. A fumble or a pick six or something. Like, I know you don't want to play scared or whatever, but like, man, if something happens and Chicago goes into half with a touchdown on some BS like that, and they get the ball back, Malik Willis and the defense isn't going to come bail you out. Like, we gotta just we gotta play a little bit scared. You gotta play a little bit scared when you got practice squad
Well,
guys
yeah,
out
man.
there.
I'm not saying you go air it out, but if you
Grabbing
do
themselves a
something
beer.
designed to roll Willis out, and it those are safe plays. Like you can say, like, hey, if you
What
see
about
green
botch
grass in
snap?
front of you, run. If you
You get a
don't,
botch
throw it
snap.
away.
Botch snap happens,
Yeah, I
especially
mean,
with a backup
you could
quarterback.
get a botch snap. Yeah. I mean, you could also get a botch snap on a kneel down. That is a possibility.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Well, these halftime stats are going to be interesting.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be some pretty ugly stats. Here, I'm gonna go grab a beverage real quick, and then we can run through them.
Did he drill you or was that her?
We both do.
Oh,
Well,
should grab presents, but I'm tired.
no one's watching us watch party anyway, so might as well eat some pizza on it.
They're
Man,
talking
well,
about the heaters again.
yeah,
at the halftime report. So
Man,
I don't know, man. I wonder, can the NFL launch an investigation into this?
Gate.
Take away Chicago draft pick.
Man, you want to try to get Christian Watson's dad on the watch party for a playoff game?
No, I don't want anything to do with that guy.
It looks like he's got his own podcast. I might want to watch one of them sometime. He seems like a wild guy. Literally trying
He
to fight
played for the
fans.
Packers, man, in the
Did he
90s.
play for the Packers? Did he?
Yeah, he never did anything. I think he was a backup receiver, had like a very brief career, but yeah, he was on the Packers. Um, but yeah, I don't. He just like I feel like he's just like, if you're not fawning over his child, he thinks you hate him. Like, hey man, like Christian Watson's cool, but he's no fucking Jamar Chase. Like,
Hey, I'm gonna rename myself for the second half. I'm gonna give you a really random Packer here. Let's see if you actually remember him.
Tra Carson, the running back.
The running back, yeah. He was a running back for us. Yep.
I'm trying, like, when did he
He
play
played
with
for us.
Favre?
No, he played for us when we had Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah, I remembered he was a running back, but other than that, what made you think of this guy?
I saw a highlight, or I saw like a big run from him once, or earlier today.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I saw that he posted something on social media that Aaron Jones commented on, and he was like, um, I just saw like a video of him. And so like Aaron Jones commented on the video, and I also saw Mike Daniels commented on the video too. So, uh, what do you say we go through some halftime stats here, kiddo?
Let's do it.
All right, we got ESPN up right now. What's wrong with me? All right, full box score. Jordan Love, 8 for 13, 77 yards, no tutties, no picks. He's got a QB rating of 78. Caleb Williams, his counterpart, 5 of 9 for 65 yards, no tutties, no picks, QB rating of 78. Roughly the same stats from Williams and Love. Malik Willis is 1 for 3 for 6 yards. Yeah. Rushing, Manuel Wilson leads us in rushing, actually. 6 carries for 38 yards. Josh
Damn.
Jacobs has he's looked good. He's got a 14-yard run. Josh Jacobs has he's 9 for 27. Only 3
Wow, man.
yards.
Dude was on crutches on Monday, and he's got 9 first half carries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Malik Willis is 4 for 18. Jordan Love was 2 for 7. Brooks has 1 for 4, and Golden has 1 for 1. So the distribution is 16 pass plays, 23 run plays. On the other side, we've done a pretty good job with the Chicago running attack. Monongai's got 5 for 24, and Swift's got 4 for 16. DJ Moore's got 1 for 9, and Caleb Williams is 1 for 9. So total comparison, Green Bay has 23 rushes for 95 yards. Chicago's got 11 for 61.
Yeah, so to me, that's insane. Like, you look at those numbers, Monagai is averaging almost 5 yards a carry. Swift is averaging 4 yards a carry. Yet the entire Chicago offense has only run 2 more times than Josh Jacobs. Like, I feel like teams outsmart themselves too much. And if I was Chicago, I would be running it down our throats.
So the big thing here is the time of possession. We almost doubled them, which is something that Chicago flipped in like in that first game, we've had the ball for almost 20 minutes of offense. They've had the ball for 10 minutes. So we gotta find a way to keep that up in the second half. Despite having the ball for almost an entire quarter longer, we're still only up 6 points. So
Yeah, but
receiving,
I mean, 3 red zone trips.
yeah,
Imagine how different this game would be if we put up
21-0.
touchdowns. Like it'd be a laugh.
21-0 be a whole different game, man. And Chicago would have to play a different game too. They have their full playbook still. They don't have to make any game plan adjustments really. Like it's a one score game. One touchdown, they're winning. So
Dude,
um
I hate that we don't have a single guy on offense since Tucker Craft went down that is just like, oh yeah, this is who you go to in the red zone.
I mean we got
Um,
Watson, but yeah.
I feel like Watson is not really.
Well, whatever
I
happened to
mean,
Jaden Reed? Jaden Reed doesn't have any catches this game, and he was a pretty good red zone guy for us
yeah.
his
Well,
rookie year.
and in throughout his career, Dobbs, I feel like Dobbs has generally been at his best in the red zone, but not this year. Um, but even so, I don't know. Like no one in the Jordan Love era has been an elite red zone go-to guy. I feel like Tucker Kraft was starting to become that guy because like once he got ahead of steam, you just couldn't bring him down. But
Um,
man, like a Luke Musgrave, he's so tall. Like you should be able to just have him high point the ball, but he sucks.
uh, um, okay, update. Malik Willis is warming up, coming out of the tunnel. Jordan Love is still not out in the field, so looking like Love is out for the game. I would expect. So, all right, finish up the receivers for us. Oh, hold on. I might want to. We're doing an update. Hold on. Yeah, Jordan Love's out for the game.
Fantastic. Um, dude, I mean that's big. Like concussions in this day and age, the way the league handles them, there's no guarantee he plays next week. Like
Yeah.
it and Mike, I was saying to you last week, um, if we lose one game, or sorry, if we lose 2 games and the Lions win out, which like their schedule they very well could win out, we miss the playoffs.
Yeah. Yep. Who the Lions got next week? They got the Rams?
Not
No, they
that they
beat the
already played the
Rams.
Rams. I think they got the Niners. Or no, next week. Next week, I think they have Pittsburgh, and then I think they have the Niners after
No,
that.
they have. I thought they have Pittsburgh this week. They have Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Or yeah, that's what. Yeah, they have Pittsburgh tomorrow, Niners next week, and then they
Dude.
close with
So
Chicago.
hey, so we are big time Aaron Rodgers fans tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um. All right, Bears take the kickoff. I think they're out to like the 35-40.
Hey, one more interesting stat from the first half, just because I wanted to take a quick peek at the defense. According to NFL.com, we did not have a single QB pressure in the first half.
That don't surprise me.
Quay Walker leads us in tackles with 5.
All right, Caleb Williams, single backfield behind the center. Pretty good. I don't care about ruining the basic plays. Swift goes for like 1.5 yards on a first down carry. Looking at probably 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was
You saw it already? You
that was
caught up?
Riley. That was Riley, our
He's
recent practice squad pickup. He got excellent push on
Riley's
that.
been playing a ton, by the way, in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, he made a
Oh, we
difference
set
on that
Quay
play.
on a blitz, and it fucking blew up in our faces, big time.
Cool. Hey man, I got to give credit to Williams. Quay was coming at him unblocked, and he makes a quick decision to actually a no look pass basically, and Monagai off to the races.
Cody, it seems recently, this is recently, but recently it seems like other teams have made better halftime adjustments than we have.
Yeah, Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs showing up with a tackle for a loss. All right. First positive play I've seen him make all year long.
So with the wind, if we can hold them to not a first down, it's not a gimme. But Caleb Williams has all day to throw. McKinney doing McKinney things. All right.
And by McKinney
He's got to catch that
things,
though. McKinney's got to come up with this pick.
yeah, I was going to say by McKinney things, you mean dropping an interception because that's been his whole thing this year.
Does he have an interception this year? One?
Yeah, I think he had the one in the Cleveland game that was basically an arm punt.
That's a fucking dirty hit on Enagbare. Cody, when you watch this, he goes straight for Enagbare's knees. Tell me that's not chop block.
Oh, yep, that is exactly what that is.
Not called. Not called. So we stop him for a fourth down, but that's a fucking chop block, Cody.
Chicago's been playing dirty this game.
Well, yeah, they took our fucking quarterback out. 46-yarder with some pretty good win, not a gimme. That's a really big win. Holy shit. Fucker makes it though.
Yeah, wow, you can see the wind is literally moving the goalpost back and forth. Um, big kick, big time kick by Santos. Who was their kicker who had the double doink? Was that Robbie Gold?
Mm.
Damn, dude, that was actually close to being
Cody
missed.
Parkey.
That kick was very close to being a miss.
Cody Parkey.
All right, well, so Chicago has a huge play on basically Monagai just uncovered, and he takes off down the field. But then Nate Hobbs, he has a big time tackle for a loss on the next first down, and just anytime you can create a negative play on first down, that just makes things so much easier for the defense. And Chicago's got to settle for 3, and you see it all the time. A big explosive chunk play like Monagai had, and it just like it builds confidence, and their offense starts rolling. So Nate Hobbs, major play there. I want to give him credit.
So 2 comments I want to make. If we can go down and get a touchdown here after they get a field goal. A lot of ball game left, but I feel better. We'll go up 13-3. That's a 2-score game anyway you cut it at that point. If we can maintain a 2-score lead going into the fourth quarter, we give ourselves like a fighting chance, which I hope we can do. 2, if we somehow manage to still come out of this with a dub, with now Jordan Love out of the game. So no Tom, no Parsons, no Williams, no Kraft, no Wyatt, no Love. We can come out with a win. I'm gonna give Matt LaFleur some props and some flowers.
Yeah.
Like that's a fucking solid. Like if he's coaching for his job. So like if you can beat the Bears with those guys down, hard to like you make a good case for retaining you for like another year or something like that. You know, like
Yeah. No, I actually, I do kind of think that these last 3 games of the season, I think LaFleur is literally coaching for his job. Where like,
I have
if
always
we
thought
lose,
that LaFleur's done a good job when his back's against the wall.
yeah, that I mean that is true. I will give him credit that in back against the wall situations, he tends to do well. Uh, but yeah, man, like I think if we miss the playoffs, I think LaFleur is gone. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely coaching for his job territory here, and this Chicago game is probably the biggest game in that evaluation.
Big second half for him.
All right, 1st and 10.
It's the
Pony
fucking
Nation.
muskrat.
The Muskrat. Play action. Damn, dude.
Dude,
He, like, he is
hell yeah.
the least balanced motherfucker in the league. Like, if he doesn't fall over with his speed,
Oh, fuck, Cody. Christian Watson was wide the fuck open, though, for like a touchdown, too.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I see that. Dude, if Musgrave can just stay on his fucking feet, that had the potential to be a touchdown. At least more yards. Like he can't. He catches the ball and immediately falls down.
Yeah, he's done that on every big play he's ever had this year.
He's
He
done it
has.
on every small play he's ever had. Jacobs picks up 2 yards on this run. Dude, man,
That's a
I
good
feel
throw
like I
by
say this
Willis.
every time Malik Willis gets snaps for us. He throws a pretty spiral, man. He
Yes, he
he can
does.
put some zip on it.
Cody, would you pay Malik Willis between $8 and $10 million to be a backup?
Can't afford it, man. And plus I think Goot is factoring in. He wants that comp pick.
Well, hey, with the Parsons deal, we're going to be getting some good comp picks between Willis and Dobbs and Jenkins and Walker.
Dude, I forgot that Savion Williams was healthy for this game. Gets a handoff
Big
there on
third.
that second
All right,
down.
this is going to be a big 3rd and 1 here. Hey, Cody, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, you are not wrong. Muskrat is the most fucking. He's got 2 fucking left feet, man. He's got
Well,
2
he
left
gets us
feet.
a first down.
He gets the first down, but he like stumbles out of bounds.
Dude, interesting that Willis seems pretty comfortable looking Musgrave's way. I wonder if they've had
Muskrat's
more
like our
practice
best
together.
receiver so far in this game now. After those,
Dude, does Christian Watson's got 1 catch, right?
throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. Wow, okay, that's the Malik Willis effect, I guess. Someone's hurt. Fuck. Well, another Packer player's hurt. Who the fuck's hurt?
Dude, Willis picking up a
There's
first with
a
his legs.
there's a receiver hurt for us down the field on Willis's side that he ran.
Um, let's
11. It's Jane Reed and Watson's hurt too.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah, I can't. It's What is this? What is happening?
Jesus Christ. Can't feel a healthy team. All right, well, it's funny. I 2 plays ago I mentioned Savion Williams, forgetting that he was active. Well, he might start getting some passes thrown his way this game. See, this is the thing, man. Like when I look at our wide receivers, Watson and really all of our receivers, they've shown flashes. They've had stretches of games where it's been like, oh yeah, I can see like this is a guy you could like really see blossoming in this offense. But at the end of the day, literally none of our receivers has proven that they can stay healthy over a year. Not a single one. And I don't know how you can pay a guy 20 to 30 million dollars when he's consistently proven he can't stay healthy. And that's the same thing. I say this about Devontae Wyatt all the time. When Devontae Wyatt is healthy, yeah, I love him. He's great. The problem is he's healthy for literally like 2 or 3 games a
Hey
year.
man, the most important trait any football player can have is availability. It is. It's availability. Man, the Gene Reed injury did not look good.
Was it non-contact? Like,
Uh, well, so if okay, both Reed and Watson looked to be okay on the sideline. They ran into each other. That's what it was. Reed
Jesus
and Watson
Christ.
ran into each other.
Three stooges out
Unbelievable.
here.
Unbelievable.
All right, we're back. Malik Willis. We're in the red zone. 1st and 10.
Another red zone trip. Let's try to find a way to get a tutty.
Hand off to Jacobs. Nice run. 6 yards. Dude, I don't know why we don't run the pony formation with Jacobs and Wilson's on the field at the same time. Second and 5. Reed is back on the field. Empty backfield. But we motion Jacobs back in, hand off to him. Oh, wait, no, it's a keeper for Willis. I think he's going to be a half yard short of the first. That was a good fake, man.
That
I
was a
thought that
very good fake. Very good
QB
fake.
sneak. Yeah.
Man, fucking LaFleur's coaching out of his ass so far in the second half. Good for him.
Dude, I really think Malik Willis, every game he has played for the Packers, like he's put positive tape out there.
Yeah.
And not really any mistakes. Like I think he gets a starting gig somewhere next year.
Oh, that ball came out shit. That's probably a fucking Chicago ball. I bet this is a Chicago ball. Yeah.
Bro, story of the fucking game. We can't cash in red zone points to save our lives. Fumble at the fucking 2 yard line. Are you kidding me?
They Yeah, Tremaine Edmonds has this football. Yeah, that ball clearly came out.
Oh, guess we're even with Chicago now for they had the botched snap in the
Fuck,
red
Cody.
zone. Dude, Chicago has been trying to rip the ball out all game long. Like it was clearly a point of emphasis in their game plan. Like I almost wonder if they saw something on tape where they're like, there's a vulnerability here where we need to be ripping at the ball.
No, I think that's not. No, it's just fucking Chicago being ultra aggressive. It's how Chicago's always been since like even Peanut Tillman punching the ball. It's how Chicago plays every day, every game
Yeah, well, why don't we play like that?
because we don't fucking. It's not in our culture. We just don't do that the way Chicago does. Ben Johnson came from the same tree as Dan Campbell, Mister. I'll fucking we're gonna bite your kneecaps off. Like it's the same mentality, man. Like I'm also not blaming this solely on like Josh Jacobs, but like Josh Jacobs was the one who did fumble that. Also the one who's fucking hurt and injured. Like, are you hurting your team more than you're helping your team by being out there? If you're playing hurt, I mean, you're a bum knee shouldn't play into you fumbling the ball, getting it ripped out, but that could be play of the game right there. Like we needed a touchdown there more than anything. Like Chicago got 3 points. They moved the ball well against us. You cannot keep asking the defense to just keep doing what they're doing the way they're doing it. They're gonna get tired. They're gonna fall apart eventually. We're 0 for 4 in the red zone for touchdowns. We're not gonna win the game. We're just not gonna win this game now. You keep doing shit like that.
Yeah, I mean there's not much to say. That you go over for 4 in the red zone, you don't win many games. Um,
This is also the effect that I mentioned earlier of in like an opposite context of making Caleb go 8 to 12 plays. It's the more plays you have on offense, even though you're moving the ball, the more chances you get at a turnover. It's just probability. So our lack of having explosive plays increases our chances of a turnover. And we're not going to get big plays with Malik Willis out there probably.
unless it's with his legs.
Well, and then the Chicago running back picks up like 13 yards on the first carry.
We just never take advantage of having a team backed up to the goal line. Like the last safety I can remember was I think it was 2023 when Jair got a safety on a corner blitz against the Vikings. Besides that, like we just don't really get safeties, man.
You know what else we don't get this year is fucking turnovers. Like,
Nope.
how many turnovers do we have on the year compared to like some of these other teams?
Yeah, well, good run defense on that play limits them to 1 or 2. Yeah, I don't think I think McKinney probably had more interceptions last year than our entire defense has this year. I want to look that up real quick.
Good play by Quay Walker.
Yeah, shoots that gap, tackle for a loss. Need that kind of play.
Looks like who's 57? Is that Cox? Cox comes in with the cleanup on that too. Third and 8. Watch Caleb Williams on his legs. Do not let him get out of that pocket.
Third and 8.
All right. Looks like they will be punting.
Gary was held on that, not called, of course. But defense steps up, man. They really stepped up big there. Offense has got you got to put up more than 6 points to win a fucking game. Like,
Dude, this is Cody. I'm getting fucking mad. Like just angry at the offense.
hey, yeah. So legitimately, so far this year, the entire defense has a total of seven interceptions. So McKinney had more by himself last year. All right, we'll be starting at around the 35. Yeah. So when you add our interceptions and our fumbles recovered, we only have 13 takeaways on the entire year.
How many giveaways do we have? We might be mixed. I know Love's got what, like 4 picks, but
6. Got
6
six
picks.
interceptions.
We got 14 takeaways. That's almost one a game. I feel like that's higher than what I even thought it would be.
13. 13.
We have 13.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've got 11 giveaways.
Well, I'm playing against the
Man.
guy. I am playing against
I
the.
can't believe this how bad this red zone offense has been, man. We're just trying to give the game away.
Look, I don't minimize the impact of not having Zach Tom out there. It's noticeable, I think, and stuff like that. So go back to the David Bakhtiari injury on like New Year's. We probably win the Super Bowl if he doesn't get hurt in that practice. Not having a franchise tackle out there changes how you play a lot in a football game. It's just the things that go unnoticed. Like the Denver game last week, the offense fell fucking flat. It wasn't because of the Christian Watson injury. It was a little bit, but we started to be a little bit flat even before the Watson injury because Zach Tom got hurt first,
Yep.
and the offense did not recover. We didn't move the ball at all after the Zach Tom injury. All right, we are back. Ball's at the 35, our own 35. Single backfield. Keep an eye to see if Jane Reed and Watson end up playing.
Well, we got Emmanuel Wilson in the backfield.
I
Reed
would give
is
it to him.
in motion.
I would give it to him. And we do. Good run. And
Yeah.
Jane Reed's out there as well. Okay, so Jane Reed is back in the game. He looks to be okay.
Wilson shows very nice patience on this run because I think it might have been Aaron Banks actually gets blocked back into him, but he doesn't get tripped up. He kind of waits a second and is able to reset and find a crease. That's good patient running by Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would ride Wilson harder than Jacobs for the rest of this game. Jet sweep to Reed. 6 yards.
I'll take it. That's a solid game. Plus, we're eating up clock, and clock management is big in this game at this point. Now, keep the Bears defense on the field as much as possible. Try to get our offense our defense as much rest as possible in this fourth quarter. What flag for what? False start? Fuck, it is on us. We can't be having penalties. This offense is not going to be good enough to overcome penalties.
Who do they call it on? I think I saw it on the
Muskrat.
right side of the line.
Muskrat.
Dude, that ref looks like he's been on vacation. You see the sunburn lines where he had sunglasses on?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Watson's back out there now too. All right, both of our receivers are okay.
Dude, I want to get Watson the ball at some point on this drive just to keep him involved. He's got one catch this entire game, I think.
Who, Watson?
Yeah.
All right, well, your wish is going to be granted on this play.
All right. First down. Willis with the bullet.
I haven't been paying attention to Jordan Morgan too much in this game, but I don't think the Bears have any sacks, knock on wood.
Well, I mean, they got the sack that knocked Love out of the game.
Besides that.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jordan Morgan's first play, I noticed he got pushed back big time, but since then, haven't really seen any big negatives from him. Jesus, dude, Chicago is the line of scrimmage stacked here, and Wilson runs
because they know. Hey, so a game like this is where like a guy like Big Aaron Banks is going to be earn some paychecks.
Well, dude, so the way Chicago is stacking the line,
Holy cow! Look at this fucking wind.
The
They're
way
gonna show you
Chicago is
cups flying
stacking the
across the
line,
field.
like they're not like boxed up, like they're spread out. So if Wilson can get past one guy, he could take it to the house with the way Chicago is playing on snaps like that.
Ooh, come on. Is that a horse collar on that? Are they going to give us that? Probably not. This wind is crazy, man.
Well, Wilson picks up probably 3 yards on that, puts us in a third and short.
Looks like Josh Jacobs has been benched for this drive.
Bro, he fucking fumbled at the 2 yard line. He deserves to be benched.
I'm good with it. Oh my fucking god, Cody. LaFleur in his bag. What a play call by Matty LaFleur.
You got me excited. Call. Is that Dobbs? Dobbs with the tutty. 5.
Whoa, what? Is there a flag on this? All the Packer players are looking back like it's a flag.
What?
I didn't see a flag, but like no one was like celebrating. They were all like, "Oh shit!" Like Malik Willis looked back, and then a receiver looked back. Oh, was Reed going to get called for taunting?
I think that was against C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
It was.
Like, come on, dude! You're gonna call that? You're gonna call that taunting?
They didn't. They didn't call it, but I was. Wow. So I haven't seen the extra point attempt yet. I'm almost thinking about maybe going for 2 because what they just quickly showed with the wind. Wow, this is far from a fucking gimme on this extra point.
Are you gonna go for 2 from the fucking 30-yard line?
No, you go for 2 from the 2-yard line.
No, we're pushed back because of the pen. Or
there wasn't a penalty.
Oh, what? Why is this extra point so far back? I think there was a penalty.
They did not call a penalty.
Dude, we're kicking this extra point from like the 30-yard line.
That's Well, they didn't. They never put a penalty on the screen.
I know they didn't, but it looks like they did on the field, man. Like that is not a standard extra point distance. Look how far back he is.
All right. Well, the fucker makes it. That was big, man. Needed that.
Dude, this wind is insane. 10-point game about to head into the fourth. And dude, Malik Willis with a dime to Dobbs in one-on-one coverage. Damn, dude.
Cody, I'm happy we're winning. There's a lot of ball game left. And I hate to be that guy, but this is our fucking podcast, so I can do whatever I want to do on the podcast. Seeing us play like this, like we're playing okay, like we're beating the Bears with this. Just think about how much better we could be if we were healthy. Like that pisses me off. If we were a healthy team, we could be up like 35-3 right now. We could be. We could just be dominating them right now.
Yeah. No, I mean when you consider all the red zone trips that have failed, um, I am pretty confident in saying if we had Zach Tom in the lineup, uh, probably at least half of those failures are touchdowns.
If we can win this game, if we can win this game, I don't know the extent of the Zach Tom injury, but I would almost say that if you're iffy on him, sit him next week against the Ravens, but definitely try to push him to play in the last game of the year against the Vikings. Because if we win this one, that Vikings game, which is a divisional game and probably the more winnable game, becomes probably magnified. That might be like a win and you're in the playoffs, lose and you're not in the playoffs matchup, and you're going to get a healthier version of Tom if you set him next week against the Ravens. So
Yeah. Yeah, and the Ravens aren't really known for a top-notch pass rush. Whereas the Vikings, they are pretty good at getting after the QB.
yes, all right, man. Uh, so at this point,
I'm just saying it right now. I think Malik Willis is going to have to score another touchdown for us to
yes,
win
I
this
was
game.
going to say I think we need at least 20 points to win this game, but we also importantly is we can't give up explosive plays. So like Chicago cannot have a big play that scores them a touchdown quickly. They're going to have to eat up clock. That's a great play by 53. Is that Mosby? Is he back in? Good
I
for him.
think 53 is Hopper.
Okay, then that's Hopper then.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's a nice tackle, dude. He just dives through
yeah.
the.
And there's also holding on the Bears, which is going to push them back a little bit too. Uh, why does it always seem like Green Bay plays a little bit better penalty free when their backs are up against the wall too, compared to like the games that they should fucking dominate?
Dude, I mean, I wonder if maybe this team would perform better if things were simplified for them, so that they're not thinking so much and they
Well,
just
that's what they did
act.
with Joe. Remember that's what Joe Barry had to do, and
Yeah,
it worked out better.
yeah. There was a players meeting
Yeah,
where they basically went to Joe Barry and said like, "Hey, you your defense isn't working. You got to
it's too
simplify it."
complex. I think wasn't that Quay Walker's rookie year too, and
Yeah, and I think Devondre Campbell was
yeah.
the one who went to Barry.
All right, Halfley's got to call a hell of a game here this fourth quarter. Man, it's gonna suck to lose half next year, dude. I feel like it's just inevitable,
I
but
don't think it's a sure thing that he's gone next year.
he's he's the he is the only coordinator who has been requested by every team with a head coaching vacancy so far.
Dude, all I know is that it's a lot harder for a defensive guy to get a head coaching job than it is for an offensive guy. And especially teams with young quarterbacks that need help growing, like some of these teams that have requested to interview Halfley, the Giants with Jackson Dart, the Titans with Cam Ward, like teams like that, they usually are looking for a QB whisperer guru kind of guy.
So if we do lose half, I think one of the names that shoots up to the top of my list personally is going to be Jim Leonard, who's a passing game coordinator with the Rams.
Yeah, no, and LaFleur did make a run at him
And he
before.
declined, I think, right?
Yeah. It was when he was still coaching at Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And yeah, we
Before he got
interviewed him,
fired.
and then he
He
he took
denied
himself
a
out of the
second.
running.
Yeah, he pulled himself out. Yeah. And then he ended up getting fired from that head coaching job like less than a year later. So
Yeah,
so
and that
if I
Denver
remember
defense, man,
right,
they can play some ball.
if I remember right, I think he did it as a so maybe he might have, by the way, screwed himself out of like LaFleur might be like, fuck you, dude. Like I'm not messing with you. Because I think if I remember it right, there was reports that he only did the interview to try to use it as leverage to get a better extension contract from Wisconsin. Like be like, oh, you're gonna lose me. I'm gonna go be the defensive coordinator of the Packers. You guys better pay me more. You guys better give me an extension. He used it as leverage to get a better college deal, and then it backfired on him, and then he
Hey,
got
fuck
fired.
it, man. I want guys with that killer instinct who want to get theirs.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but like before might be like, yeah, fuck you, buddy. He good. I don't know. But hey, if LaFleur gets fired too, then like I don't know. But if LaFleur gets fired, then it's gonna be a new coach with his old like a whole new like
Yeah.
cleaning of house. We're gonna have a whole new staff. So hey, who knows? By the way, if we fire LaFleur, it could be Halfley that becomes our head coach. Could be.
That's also a possibility. But hey, man, I will give LaFleur credit. We are entering the fourth quarter now in a game that is going to go a long way toward deciding the NFC North champion, and we got a 10-point lead,
Correct.
playing with
Yep.
backup quarterback and our best defensive player out of the lineup. Big completion
I
to
think that's DJ Moore's first catch of the game too.
Yeah, Nate Hobbs in coverage. That's probably a 20-yarder.
Damn.
9-yard run.
Yeah.
Past midfield already. Hey, man, fourth quarter. Who are you looking for on this defense to make a game-changing play?
Xavier McKinney.
I mean, he did. He had his hands on an interception earlier that he just didn't pull in.
Even McKinney or Bullard. McKinney or Bullard. Bullard, if it's going to be like a fumble, like a strip sack fumble, getting in there in that box, making a play, punching the ball. McKinney on a pick. I mean, McKinney's got to be the leader of this defense now. Chicago is committed to this run now, though. They are establishing the run. Baron Sorrell is in the game right now, though.
Damn, dude, yeah, Chicago is having their way running the ball right now.
Well, they have to. I feel like
I said it
because
earlier. Like they only had 11 carries total in the first half. It didn't make sense why they weren't running more.
You knew this was going to come eventually. Well, Green Bay's done a decent job at times on like the 1st and 10 when they try to run and like Quay would get back there we do a good job. Like they've done an okayish job on stopping the run in this game. But this drive, they're having a hard time.
Second and 3. Another handoff, and that's a first. And they are at the 25. Wow, man, they have just marched on this field.
Holding them to field goals paramount right now. Oh, fuck you, dude. All right, I'll give it to Gary. That was an okay play on his part there. He just got
All right,
fucking
yeah, that's the Houdini stuff. Williams just
yeah.
spinning out of a sack.
I'll give Gary this. He gets up quick as fuck and still tries to chase after him. So, all right, at least he's got 6 pressures in the game now. At least it's not 0 anymore. All right, 2nd and 10. Come on, get a good second down play. This is paramount. Come on. Fuck yeah. Good job. Who is that? Who is that? Is that Riley? Hell yeah, Riley. Welcome to the club, man. Stops him for nothing.
Yeah, so I was watching him since he said his name, and he both times I've seen him make a nice play, he does it with excellent leverage. Gets
Yep.
under the offensive lineman's pads and just pushes him back.
We put in Brinson. Brinson's in the game along with Carl Brooks on the inside. And Igbari's in there.
And Sorrell.
And Sorrell. Wow. Okay.
So
We
have
don't
Sorrell
got
out, yeah.
LVN or Gary out there. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
LVN
fucking
has
go.
been a ghost this game.
Great play by Halfley. Caleb just throws it the fuck away real quick.
Really, a third down and he just throws the ball away. That's
Yeah, quickly too.
lack of awareness.
With a
All
flag
out,
on
yeah,
what?
all out blitz.
Hold. It's got to be a hold. Because Caleb's still walking off the field.
This is an extremely
Intentional grounding.
late flag.
Holy shit, he calls intent. It's true though, because he throws it away immediately. So this is going to push them back even further on this field goal. Wow, this is a deep field goal for them.
Well, yeah,
Fourth,
wow, he doesn't break the tackle box. No receiver in the area. That is the correct call. That is intentional
so
grounding.
it's 4th and 21 now. This is going to be a kick from the 40. Was it 17 yards on top of whatever they kick from? It's like a 50-yarder with this wind.
It does look like the wind has died down at this very moment, though.
So he's gonna kick it from the 41. So the 41 plus 10.
Okay, wind is back, going again,
All right.
moving those goals.
So this is like a 51, 52, 53-yard field goal. 51-yard attempt. Okay. Yep.
How about a block here? That'd be
That'd be
big.
awesome. Wow, no fucking way he makes that. Shit, man.
Damn, that is a big time kick. Right now, Santos is Chicago's MVP. He's made 2 very difficult kicks in this game.
You know who our MVP of this game is right now? Jeff fucking Halfley. He's got the Bear. He's held the Bears to 6 points without Micah Parsons and without Evan Williams, and no Devontae Wyatt, and no Kenny Clark.
Yeah, and it has been like a team effort. It's not like any one defender has really stepped up and had a great game. It's Halfley has been calling a good game. But hey, you also you also really gotta consider Malik Willis for game
Yes.
ball right now.
Hey, I will consider Malik Willis if he goes down and gets a touchdown. He's got to get us 20 points. So with them getting a field goal now, with the time left, if we can eat up some clock and go down and put up 20, that's do the math. Is that a two-score game no matter how you look at it at that point then?
Yeah, it's because we'd be up 14 if we get to 20.
Yes.
Uh,
So they would have to make an extra or two touchdowns. One would have to be a 2-point conversion
the
to
fuck are
tie,
you
right?
talking about? We'd be up 14. They would only need 2 touchdowns, 2 extra
Okay, you're right. You're
points.
right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep. I was thinking
Yeah.
21. My bad.
I mean, hell, even obviously the tutty would be golden here. But even a field goal puts this back to a 2-score game, makes it a 10-pointer. And in the fourth quarter, in a game where we've managed to have a pretty good time of possession advantage, a field goal could potentially be enough. I'd feel a lot more comfortable with a touchdown, but I don't want to get overly aggressive.
Right. Yeah, you know what? Even going down and getting another field goal and eating some clock up will help. But I think coming back and getting points no matter what, making sure that we're always up on a two-score game is is paramount. Like even a field goal is going to be big at this point in the game. It just will be. So, all right, we are returning this ball. It is Savion. Caleb's been blitzed on 47% of his dropbacks tonight.
Damn, I think that's our highest rate of the year.
I mean, that's what we got to do now without Parsons. As I said, like the Parsons effect is we can only send 4 and we can drop more back into coverage just because Parsons is going to get the pressure by himself. Now we have to generate it ourselves.
Hey, Malik.
Ooh, late hit. He was already giving himself up. Thank you. Yes.
Play action. Willis scrambles, slides. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. That's the slide had already started, and that Chicago defender lowers his shoulder.
For sure. That's an easy one. Fuck you, Brisker.
That's actually elbow goes straight for his helmet too.
Yeah.
Like
He like elbowed him
target,
and yeah,
trying to give our backup quarterback a concussion.
for sure. All right, 1st and 10. Oh wow, LaFleur and his bag of tricks on that one. Not too much
Empty
though.
backfield on this 1st and 10.
Yeah, he does some trickery though.
Okay, Savion. Oh, the double reverse with Matthew Golden for a whole two
Oh, we got
yards.
another Packer injury. Fitzpatrick, I think.
Are we down to one tight end now?
Yeah,
Because what Wiley is out still with a concussion, and I don't think we elevated anyone from the practice squad. We might be down to just Musgrave. Yeah, I think Mercedes Lewis is available on the Broncos
I
practice
would
squad right now.
not hate that. The only reason I don't think we do it is because we've been using Kennard as that extra blocker. And at this point in his career, Marcellus is just like a straight up like extra blocker.
Hey, I mean, we just might need bodies at this point. Like,
Yeah.
um, dude, Matthew Golden is not good at jet sweeps and reverses, and LaFleur has kind of tried to force it throughout the year, and he really hasn't had a single good carry that I can recall. Like I don't get why LaFleur, like, he like tries to do gadget stuff with Golden, or like he'll only do like short passes and shit. But then when we go into like back against the wall mode, and treat him as an actual receiver with a downfield route, it's like, oh shit, is this the best receiver on our team? Like I just wish that, like, just like give him some routes as the primary target.
Yeah.
Like we don't even run basic slants with him. With his speed, man, just fucking give him a slant.
We haven't done a slant yet in this game.
No, no, and we were having success with the slants against Denver.
Hey, just do one. Have Watson take it to the house for a tutty. Have that get you the 20. Let's cook it
I
up. Let's cook it up.
I wonder if Watson is active as more of a decoy in this game, because he's got what, 2 catches. It really hasn't been a featured part of the offense.
He doesn't look limited though. Well, hold on. Um, we've tried going his way a couple times, but either like Love missed him in that end zone, and
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. Oh
but
wow! All right, so Fitzpatrick getting carted to the locker room.
the injury did not look that bad. It just looked like he kind of just got pushed to the ground. But all right, our offense is changing a little bit more. So Fitzpatrick is a really good blocker. So
I wouldn't call him really good. He's the best
well,
blocking tight end we have, but that says more about our tight ends.
he's better than fucking Musgrave. Musgrave can't
Yeah.
block at all.
All right, 2nd and 8. Willis under center. Wicks in
Throw it away.
motion.
Just throw it away if you got nothing. Or do that, Willis. Holy cow, this guy can make something out of nothing.
Play action. Waiting, looking deep, looking deep. He has time. Scrambling. Oh, damn, dude. He has some jets on him.
Yeah,
I
he does.
don't. He slides a little early there. I
Yeah, I
don't know
don't
if he
think it's
actually
gonna be a
gets the
first
first
down
down.
because he leads with his feet. So as soon as you start sliding with your feet, it's when you start sliding that's when the ball goes down. So if he dove with his head, it would be where he yep, they are gonna mark him short, 3rd and short. But we're kind of in that 4 down territory almost. Just pick up a first down. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna ruin it for you. We do. Manuel Wilson, Josh Jacobs still not in the game. So
Emmanuel Wilson has been playing well, so
yes, I'm okay with it. I'll tell you this: if Malik Willis wins this game, the man's going to be a starting quarterback some for a team next
yeah,
year.
you can't tell me that there are 32 other quarterbacks in this league better than Malik Willis right now.
Hell no. He 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 could start for the Jets. He'd be a starting quarterback for the Jets.
Yeah. Read in motion.
Be a starting quarterback for the Browns.
Another handoff to Wilson. 5
Also,
yards.
Miami's getting rid of Tua. Tua's getting cut, I heard. So he could be a quarterback for Miami.
Bro,
He's not going to get top
think
quarterback.
think about it. So I can't remember if it was right before or right after Love, but Tua basically signed a contract as big as Love. It's like right within a couple million. And for him to get benched now, like Miami, they're gonna go into a full teardown.
Yeah. Do you remember when people were debating like who was the better quarterback, Tua or Love?
Yep.
Yeah, how's that looking
Nice
now?
run, Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, it's a great
Finishing
run.
it hard too.
Baby. It's a great run by Wilson. Keep feeding him. And you know what else? Keep eating this clock. We are in the red zone now with under 7 minutes to go. You punch it in at this point in this game and get a tutty. Heck yeah.
All right, Willis in the shotgun. Emmanuel Wilson lined up next to him. Motion read, jet sweep to read.
Also, Cody, how
2 yards.
tired? You know what? Let me go to the team stats on this one.
Dude,
So
I don't like Love's fucking or LaFleur's fascination with the jet sweep, dude. It
yeah.
just doesn't
Well,
get us many
I
yards.
also thought that Reed had a shot at a bigger yardage if he didn't try to keep going to the outside and he cut it upfield instead continues to go there. Anyway, this will be the 62nd play of the game for the offense. That
Damn.
defense on Chicago's got to be getting pretty tired. 60 plus plays at this point. Keep the clock running. Oh, Chicago's taking timeouts already.
Well, they must have seen something they don't like if they're taking a timeout here.
All right, we're now looking.
Oh, you're just saying they already had taken a timeout earlier in the quarter.
Yes.
All right. Well, Wilson picks up maybe 1 on this, puts us in a 3rd and long.
So this is a long third and 6.
All right, don't do anything risky. Got to at least get a field goal out of this. Got Reed in the slot. That's who we go to. Yep, doesn't pick it up.
He's gonna be short. It's a big kick, Cody.
Hey man, their kickers made 2 major kicks, so
I know. We gotta match them. It's a big kick. It's a big kick for McManus. It's big time.
all right. Makes it a
Oh,
10-point game with 5 minutes left.
I'm gonna say this right now, Cody. We got 5 minutes left and we're up by 10. Green Bay, please don't fucking break my heart at this point now. Like, come on. Like, don't blow it in the last 5 minutes. Like, find a way to win this now. Do not do some Green Bay shit and
Yeah.
blow this.
Yeah, how about a fucking dagger, man? Just pick. Been waiting for a pick 6 all year long. What better time than now?
And that timeout missing for Chicago could come back to bite them. So they still got the 2 minute warning and they still got two timeouts. So it's not
I'm
like,
actually surprised we have all 3 timeouts this late in the
yeah.
4th. Usually LaFleur loves burning them.
Well, that could also come in handy if we need them.
Dude, I love seeing LaFleur right over there with Willis, and they're talking, looking at the tablet. Like I feel like we never see him doing that with Love. Pretty quiet in Chicago right now, ain't it?
Very quiet. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep them towels subdued. Let's get a turnover, Cody. Hey, how about that? Did you happen to catch that the Thursday game with the Rams and the Seahawks?
I did not, but to reading about it afterward, that sounds like game of the year material.
It was game of the year. It was literally the Packers Dallas game, except for at the end they went for two instead of trying to like go for the tie, and they got it. And I was like, ballsy. So yeah, crazy game. All right, 1st and 10. Caleb in the shotgun. I would expect Chicago to start going into some short, quick passes to try to move the ball. Green Bay is going to just be trying to prevent the explosive play.
And so that was to Komet. I thought it was Loveland at first. I don't think they've looked Loveland's way the entire game, which is crazy because he
Yes.
killed us in the first game.
Yeah, we've done a pretty good job on Loveland. I don't think Cole Komet's got any catches either in this game.
Hell
We,
yeah, Quay
we've done a
Walker.
good
That
job
is
on the
some
tight
nice
end.
coverage on Monagay.
Caleb, is Caleb even over 100 yards passing this game? Yes, he is. But
Yeah,
he's got
he's had a
140.
couple. He's looked bad most of the game, but he's had a couple big throws.
Oh, we get lucky here, Cody. It's just luck. Um, Zacchaeus is going to drop a huge pass that he was open. This is on Nixon. Nixon just
Yep.
gets fucking beat.
Well, I'll take a little luck. We could
Yeah,
use it, man.
we need it. All right, 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. Come on, come on. Let's get this ball back. Come on. Make them use their timeouts. Come on. Get there. Get to Caleb. Someone get there. Don't let him beat you. Fuck. Shit. He gets a scramble.
Damn, he is fast.
Oh, we challenge it
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say, watching that in real time, I think he starts the slide before the first down marker. I think that's a very generous spot by the ref.
This is a good challenge by LaFleur too, because if we can get them to a 4th down and then somehow stop them, that's probably game, Cody. So, oh yeah, he starts sliding way before that 1st down. Oh yeah, he's short. He's short. Oh yeah, way short. As soon as you start
Dude,
the
that's like
slide,
2.5 yards short.
yeah,
Was the refs trying to fucking keep Chicago in this? That was way short.
they better mark him short, right? Boom. Yeah, it looks a clear yard short. Yep, they mark him 4th and 1. All right, we win the challenge. We keep our timeout. Big play, huge play. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come
And that
on.
gave the defense some time to rest too.
Yeah, a little bit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please. Someone get home. Someone get home. He's gonna scramble again like a little bitch. Yeah, fucking gets it. All right, they're whatever. They're eating up clock.
Designed QB keeper on that.
They're eating up clock.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Chicago doesn't utilize more designed runs for Caleb Williams because he is
Man,
very fast.
he he if he's not as fast as Lamar, he's got to be the 2nd fastest quarterback in the league. He is. I think I saw in the first game we played them at one point he got over 20 miles per hour. Like
Yeah.
and on analytics, that's insane. That's literally Lamar Jackson speed.
Yeah. No, I actually don't quote me on this. I I might be messing up some of the details, but I did read something recently about Williams where I think he might have the most runs of 21 miles per hour plus in the league.
I did not realize he was that fast coming out of college. I thought he was
I
just a
didn't either.
really
Yeah.
I thought he was just a really good passer.
Nice defense by Bullard.
Yes.
Times the hit perfectly on Moore, and he had a chance at that catch, and Bullard just gets in there
So
and
they are
jars him.
in field goal range here. I would love it if we could hold them to a field goal here. If we get sacked, we don't get a field goal though.
And that
Get
was a
there.
hell of a play
That's
by
a hold.
Bullard
That's a
playing
hold.
out
That's
of
a hold on
position.
Van Ness. That's a hold on Van Ness.
Yeah, that is a hold on Van Ness.
Back him up. Thank you. And they called it. Thank you.
All right, man. Well, I would expect that Williams is going to be scrambling around trying to do
Just
something off
don't
platform.
just don't give up a first down. Don't hold them to field goal. At this point in the game, if we can hold them to a field goal and force them to have to score a touchdown at the end, like
Hey,
that,
man, I
way
want to call
better.
out that play by Van Ness. It's kind of the first impact play he's made this game. It was from the D tackle spot. We did not have him
Yes,
at end.
we get a sack. We get a sack and a fumble with a flag. What's the flag? It better be on the offense.
Looks
Oh
like a hold on
shit! Fuck,
Gary.
Cody. It's on us. It's a face mask. Shit. We
A
face mask
face?
Caleb.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yep, Brinson got a face mask. You son of a bitch, dude.
Ah, fuck.
It's 3rd and 20, Brinson. It's 3rd and 20. You don't even have to get a sack. You don't even have to get a sack.
Automatic first down on a 3rd and 20. Fucking outrageous. How is that an automatic first down? It should just be the yardage. Outrageous, man.
This happens every fucking year.
Oh, 1st and 10. They're at about the 30.
Every year. Every fucking year we get fucking there's games like this. Just just close the game out. Just it's 3rd and 20. 3rd and fucking 20, Brinson.
Yeah, I feel like our defense has actually been bad on 3rd and longs this year. Like we've had a ton of like 3rd and 15s
They're
where we're
they've
giving
been
up first.
they've been undisciplined
Yeah.
heavily on 3rd and longs.
2nd and 10. Williams in the shotgun.
The best thing we can do is to it's a flag for what? It's on Chicago. Bring back it up. Come on.
It was, all right, so yeah, they really rushed that to the line, pick up a first to Loveland. And then what is this
Illegal
flag?
shift on the offense. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say they rushed the line so quick. I was wondering if it might be that.
Yeah, it's on DJ Moore. Um, Cody, at this point, if we can keep him out of the end zone or for anything until after the 2 minute warning, that's huge because then they use the 2 minute warning when they have the ball, and then they only have two timeouts. We can move bump that clock way down to like 1 minute. All right, good. So 3rd and 9. They throw it to DJ Moore. They're kicking a field goal now. 4th and 4. Man, if they miss this field goal, this is game. He's been
Hey
so
man,
good.
I'll say on this drive, we've been playing Van Ness at tackle more, and he's had a few plays now where he's gotten some nice
Well,
push
that's
and
because they know they're not running the ball.
yeah.
They know they're not running, so we can send pressure up the middle. All right. Bad news is they make the field goal. The good news is that literally hit the 2-minute warning. So, with that said, decision time from LaFleur. I'm definitely running the ball or doing something that keeps the ball in bounds with the clock running twice. All 3 plays, actually. You got to do it all 3 plays. Um, if we can pick up 1 first down, it's game. It's game. 1 first down. I need a beer. I need a fucking beer. I need a beer. One.
All right. Well, you get a beer. I'm gonna take a quick gander at the stats as we head to the end of the game here. So
Oh, shit.
Malik Willis playing well, dude.
Lot RPOs. I want lots of
Yeah,
RPOs on this.
yeah. So Malik Willis, 7 of 9 for 84. So he has a 78 completion percentage right now and a tutty for a 143 QB rating. He's actually got more yards than Love did on fewer completions. Emmanuel Wilson stepping up big time for us, 79 yards, 6.1 average. Second leading rusher is actually Malik Willis with 44. Josh Jacobs only got 36 yards, and I think we basically shut him down for the game. Leading receiver, Dobbs has got 84 on 5 catches in the tutty. After that, Musgrave's got 3 for 38, and then nobody else has stepped up. Actually, man, I feel like Dontavian Wicks is like, if you take the Detroit game out, he's basically done jack shit this year. Leading tackler still Quay Walker. He's got 11. Javon Bollard's got 9. Still no sacks. Still, NFL.com at least says we only have 1 pressure from Rashawn Gary, but I know the broadcast itself disputed that. So yeah, man, like, story on defense has been Hafley.
Yeah.
No individual players really. It's just Hafley's scheme. On offense, it's Malik Willis and Emmanuel Wilson. The backup stepping up big. Caleb Williams got a 50% completion rate, only 150 yards, 70
They're going for an
QB
onside
rating.
kick.
They're going onside kick.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because the ball goes to the fucking 45 or whatever every time. Oh, shit. Chicago got the ball.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Just leave it. Leave it to Green Bay special teams, man. It's our longest standing tradition. Just garbage ass special teams.
Yep. Dobbs fucked it
Ridiculous.
up, dude. Unreal, dude. Unfucking real, man.
All
And then
right.
Dobbs
Well,
hurt.
it's up to the defense now. Dude, what is Dobbs's issue now?
Hurt his fucking pussy, dude.
They gonna put that on the injury report this week? Dude, Chicago's leading receiver right now is their running back, Monaguy.
Unreal, Cody. We gonna really fucking blow this, aren't we?
All right, Edge Cooper with a nice tackle in the field of play. Keeps the clock running. Chicago's exactly at midfield. They motion Loveland. And that's who they go to. First down.
All right, Chicago takes their first time out. Or second time out. Cody, man, we had this.
You just have to come to me. You were ready to go party?
Oh, second and 2. Ball's on the 32-yard line. Caleb snaps the ball. Going deep. Catches it. DJ Moore inside the 20.
Oh, fucking great.
Ball's at the 12-yard line. 12-yard line. 45 seconds. Caleb in the shotgun. This game's going to go overtime.
I mean, I hope they don't score and go for 2.
They might. They might. Don't like our chances of stopping them. That was on Valentine, too. All right. Hey, man, 36. It's almost to the point where it's like, do you just let them fucking score so you give yourself a goddamn chance to go down and get a field goal, maybe? But
No, I
ball's,
think you got to play defense here. Make them earn
yeah,
it.
ball's on the 6. Second and 4. Incomplete pass. Third and 4. Got to do it 2 more times. Got to do it 2 more times. And at this point, you got to be careful, and you got to be careful of Caleb Williams scrambling at this point now, too. I feel like even with great coverage, Caleb is going to want to tuck and run on this.
Dude, if I'm
He kind
Chicago, I'm looking for Loveland or Komet.
All right, yeah, they're spreading us out. They got two wide on each side. They're moving DJ Moore in. Good play. 4th and 4, Cody. This is it right here. 4th and 4.
Showing a blitz. We do bring a blitz on the 3rd. Gary comes untouched, and Williams has to just throw it out of the back of the end zone. And he did look Loveland's way. Valentine was in coverage. 4th and 4. This is potentially for the NFC North title.
Come on, 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 come on. Please, 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 please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Someone get there, someone get there, someone get there. fuck. Is he in? Is he really in? They call a touchdown.
Dude, uncovered. We come with an all-out blitz, and Brenton Cox forces a quick throw
Oh yeah,
coming in
that's a
unblocked,
touchdown.
but
It's a touchdown.
24 seconds on the clock. Just
Come
fuck.
on,
How
hope for a
how is he
miracle
uncovered?
because we sent all out blitz and they make the extra point. Cody, we got 24 seconds and 3 timeouts.
All right. Well, I'm glad they went for the extra point instead of 2.
However, this is where I would really love to have Jordan Love and not Malik Willis as your quarterback in a situation like this.
Yeah, I mean, even though we have 3 timeouts, 24 seconds and a backup quarterback, I would not be surprised if LaFleur just takes this to overtime. Like he might try like
No,
one play.
at this point, I'm the opposite of you now. Like at halftime, I was like, nope. And now I'm like, I don't want this to go to over. The momentum has completely shifted at this point. The momentum's like, nope. I am trying to 24 seconds with 3 timeouts. And with these rules, by the way, Cody, the ball's going to come to the 35 or 40 or some shit like that. You need like 2 first downs with 24 seconds. We could do this. We got Watson. We got receivers. We got Reed.
I'm what I'm saying is I think LaFleur is gonna try a very safe play on first down, and if it gets decent yardage, then he'll try to push for a field goal. If it doesn't, I think we play for overtime.
Except for this is like the worst case scenario on a kick return because Savion tries to get cute and waste a bunch of time. The ball's at the 30.
Yeah, he burns quite a few seconds off the clock there. 17 seconds. Like I think we can run 2 offensive plays, and then a third one is, like either we're trying a Hail Mary or a super long field goal.
Yeah, 16, 17 seconds at this point is tough now.
Yeah, like an offensive play, even just a
And we take a
quick.
sack. All right, it's
Oh,
overtime. He took a sack.
great.
Cody, momentum is all on Chicago now. I don't like going to overtime. We're not going to fucking win this.
Holy fuck, man. Jordan Morgan, I don't think I've ever seen an offensive lineman just. He looked like a child the way he got pushed to the ground out there. Willis never had a chance. Jordan Morgan was on his fucking ass immediately. Wow.
Malik Willis looks like he got a little dinged up on that play too.
Yeah, he did. Um Jesus, fucking Jordan Morgan, you piece of shit.
So I believe with the overtime rules now, so I watched in the Rams Seahawks game. The Seahawks won the toss, but they actually deferred because like even if the team goes down and gets a touchdown, the other team still has a chance to go down and get a touchdown as well.
All right.
So
It'd be wild if we tied this. Like I bet you there hasn't been a team with 2 ties in the same season since like the 40s or something.
I don't want to tie this. I don't want to tie it. I want to win this fucking game. I don't want to tie the goddamn Bears. Find a way to fucking win this, dude. It was my Bulls prediction. We find a way. We find a fucking way.
Man, I can't. We're fucking. Let's just state it again. No Jordan Love. No Zach Tom. Josh Jacobs has dropped out of this game. Christian Watson's not healthy. No Tucker Kraft. No Micah Parsons. No Evan Williams. No Devontae Wyatt. That's 8 of like those are probably our 8 best players. Like,
Well, you hate this. I know you're gonna hate this, but when there was a minute 59 left in this game, Green Bay had a 97% win probability. It is now 50-50. We had, like, analytics says we have a 50-50 probability to win this. We were at 97 2 minutes ago. It's plummeted from a 97 down to a 50-50. Just, you can't make this shit up. I will die an early death because of being a Green Bay Packer fan. I
do
just
you think you'll have a heart attack on a bungle of the onside kick?
I will have a heart attack with you on a podcast. You will watch me die one day.
Dude, it's fucking unreal. Like, Dobbs is supposed to have some of the best hands on our team, and he
Dobbs
fucking
just became the new Brandon Bostic.
I mean it's not quite as bad as the NFC Championship game, but this is pretty high stakes.
Well, yeah, because if there's a chance we only make the playoffs now if we don't fucking win this. Like, there's a real chance. The Bears are kicking to us, so return it for a tutty. Dude, watching the Bears just get jacked up on just a tackle, this momentum is just unreal right now.
Hey man,
Malik Willis has got to put together a masterful drive on this.
I want this to be the Emmanuel Wilson drive.
We got to find a way to shut the fucking crowd up at this point now. Go to your best players. Go to your best players. Watson, Reed.
Watson and Reed haven't done much this game. Like, I think Emmanuel Wilson needs to be the key to this drive.
Well, I'm not saying we don't run it. Like we have to get some positive plays to get the defense on their heels. But again, this that the Bears sideline, they're saying go for the ball, punch at it, pull at it, get that ball back. Like, we got to be aware of it. Hell yeah, hell yeah, stay in. Good play by Reed. Reed's first catch of the game goes for like 25.
Dude, Jordan Morgan looks like trash out there right now. Like, we need to run this ball because if we keep passing, we're gonna give up a sack. Dobbs on the sideline.
Dobbs probably got benched. Well, Dobbs is hurt too, though. He got himself hurt on that play.
Handoff to Savion Williams. Don't know if I love that. Picks up 2 yards.
I'm right here. Hold on. Yeah. 2nd and 7. Ball's on the Chicago 43.
Willis in the shotgun. Fires a bullet. Gonna be about 1 yard
Right.
short. Who caught
3rd and
that?
1. Cody, is this 4
Wicks.
down territory for you here? Like, so Chicago, if we go for it, if we don't get this, we go for it on 4th and 1, and we don't get it, all Chicago needs to win is a field goal, by the way.
Just fucking convert the 3rd down, okay?
Come on. We send Bo. We got Bo Melton out there. Timeout, Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the field position, I do think this is 4 down territory. Because a punt, you're gonna get, realistically, you're probably gonna get like 25 yards of field position, maybe.
Hey, did you see what happened to the Rams special teams coordinator this week?
No.
Got fired because the reason they lost to the Seahawks is because they punted the ball and they returned. They had a punt return for a touchdown.
LaFleur would never fire Bisaccia in season. That's just, he doesn't have the balls.
Come on, 3rd and 1. It's a long 1 yard though. He's going to be short, Cody. It's 4th and 1.
Yeah. Designed keeper. Chicago stayed home, was disciplined with it.
What do you call here? Like, what do you call? Holy shit, Cody. Oh
Dude,
no.
it's
Fuck.
Antonio Wilson.
Fuck. Aborted. Like, we fucked up the snap. Let's turn over on downs.
Jesus Christ.
Man,
Just giving
I
it
didn't
away.
think last week could get any worse. I didn't think last week could get any fucking worse as a Packer fan. Within 7 days, I had to watch this fucking bullshit against the Bears happen. 6 days later, after watching half my fucking team go on injured reserve. Now we're up by 10 with fucking 2 minutes to go, and we just fucking blow this against Chicago. Are you kidding me?
All right, well, it's all on the defense now.
You are so much more composed than I am.
Jesus Christ, Williams has all day long. Throws it away. Dude, we forced a ton of throwaways today.
They're gonna run this ball, I bet. We need a strip. We need a fumble. That ball comes out. They're gonna roll him down, I bet. Bet that they roll him down. They do. Those son of a bitches. Oh, they gave us the ball back. I bet he's down though. I bet he's down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Real time. That didn't look like a fumble to me in real time.
Yeah, he's down. Yep, his back's down.
That was Quay Walker making the strip. Yeah, he's dumb.
Third and 3. You need a negative play. We need a negative play. Not a 15-yard run.
I mean, Valentine might have saved a touchdown run there. That was a pretty damn good cutback by Monagai. What a find for them in the 7th round.
Touchdown. This game. Yeah, it's game.
Against Nixon. Blew it, man. Fucking Romeo Dobbs, if he just catches a goddamn onside kick, we win this game. And with that, we probably lose the NFC North and are just hoping for the 7th wild card seed, which seems to be this team's ceiling.
In order to get the 7th seed, we probably have to win the next 2 games. 2. We have to beat Baltimore and Minnesota.
And
Minnesota's who's actually played a little bit better the last couple of weeks since we played them, by the way. So well, I don't even want I'm turning that off. I don't even want to watch the rest of that fucking shit. This has been one of the worst weeks I've ever had being a Packer fan in the last 7 days, easily. I know, you count the NFC Championship losses or anything, but every year is just some stupid fucking bullshit like this every single year. Can't close out games. Can't we? It's the luck. We are the unluckiest fucking team. Like, it's one thing to be like the Cleveland Browns. Like, everyone knows the Browns suck and they expect to lose. They expect to lose, and they like their luck is self-induced because they suck so bad. Not Green Bay. Green Bay gets your hopes up. Green Bay, like they look good. They look good. They look good. They're like, this is our year. This is our year this year. And then they just fucking blow it. Like, at the end of the year, they collapse every year, whether it's injuries or just poor mistakes, bad luck. Like Brandon Bostic's, the fucking Romeo Dobbs shit. There's injuries. There's fucking Aaron Jones can't fucking cut in, run for a touchdown against the 49ers. It's just some bullshit every fucking year where we can't close out games. Goot's like, we need to close out games, and he's not wrong. We can't close out games when we need to late in the season.
Yeah, man. I mean, you try to think about the LaFleur era and what are the clutch wins we have?
I mean, off the top like the clutch wins come like early in the year. Like you
It
just asked
can't
me
it
that
can't be
question.
clutch if it's early in the year.
Yeah,
It-
you just asked me. The first thing that came to mind is like Aaron Rodgers' game against San Francisco on Monday Night
yeah,
Football.
there's like week 4 or something.
Yeah, it's like week 3 or 4. They're early in the year. We don't get clutch wins late in the year. We just like we win games in late in the year. We do, but they're not like it's games where we just control the game throughout the whole time. But like when like games on the line, like when it's like 50-50, we don't win those fucking games, it seems. Not under the LaFleur era, not under Sherman either. This sucks. This just sucks. We got Baltimore a week from today in Baltimore. No, it's in Green Bay.
No, it's our last home game.
All right, so at least it's in Green Bay, but it's a fucking must win. But who knows if Jordan Love even plays now if he's in concussion protocol? He might
Yeah.
not play.
Yeah, I
So
mean, if we were to lose against Baltimore next week, that's 3 losses in a row.
yeah, yeah, not how you want to go into playing playoff football.
Hey, I mean, I'll say this much: the team stepped up, and this was a game. This was a game that they controlled for most of it, despite Micah Parsons' injury, uh,
They
despite
controlled the
Zach Tom
Denver
being
game
out.
too.
They showed fight. The defense didn't totally collapse until the end. Um, you know, Malik Willis stepping in early in the game. I thought he played, just about as well as he could ask. Emmanuel Wilson played well. I mean, this game, it's Romeo Dobbs muffing the onside kick. That's what this game is.
It's that, but it's also I will say red zone inefficiency. If we would have scored fucking
Yeah,
points in the red zone early on, this is a non-factor.
yeah.
If Josh Jacobs doesn't fumble in the fucking at the 2, if we would have converted in the red zone, we started the game off over 4 or some shit like that
Uh-huh.
in the red zone. That played into it too. They should never even been in a position to go for an onside kick. But yes, also fire fucking Bisaccia like yesterday. Like I know Dobbs is the one that fucked it up, but I'm just tired of special teams blunders. Special teams how many games has special teams cost us over the years? Critical games. You even go back to the fail Mary play, or that wasn't special teams. That was just end of the end of the game shit. But
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like the Niners playoff game in 21 where they block a punt in the end zone for a touchdown. Um, you
earlier this year, even the Browns game this year with the fucking blocked field goal on us early in the
yeah,
year
yep.
cost us that game. Tough being a Packer fan right now, Code. Tough being a Packer fan.
Well, I don't really feel like doing this, but because tonight is the first night of we've entered the final elimination stage, a bum fight.
They're all
Um,
bums. Every single one's a bum.
uh, Seating has been set, and over the next few weeks, we will find the ultimate king bum.
The king bum is the Green Bay Packers as an organization. The Packers as a brand. Packers as a brand is the biggest bum
The Green Bay
there is.
Bums. Uh, do you have it in you to do this, or I don't want to torture you?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Brenton Cox versus Zane Anderson. Well, Zane Anderson didn't even
Zane
play.
didn't play, so he's a bum because he can't even get on the field.
Well, actually, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I got a replacement here. Jordan Morgan.
Jordan Morgan's a bum. Fuck
Yeah,
Jordan Morgan.
Morgan is absolutely the bum.
What a bust. What a bust of a fucking draft pick.
Yeah, he really is looking like a bust. Quay Walker versus Keyshawn Nixon. I think we
Nixon.
both know that one. Yep. Dude, Nixon, we need at least 2 new starting cornerbacks next year.
Nixon's regression throughout the year is like something to be studied. He started off decent and he has been ass.
Yeah,
He's been ass at the end of the year.
yeah. No,
Like,
he's really been getting abused like deep downfield too.
but this is like what I was skeptical about Nixon from the beginning. It's like, okay, he's playing decent, like early in the year, like he's like a top 5 PFF cornerback or whatever it was, like graded high. But I'm like, there's still a reason why he's like, I don't know what round he was drafted or anything, but like there's a
He was
reason.
drafted.
Yeah, like there's a reason why. Like at some
Our
point,
starting cornerbacks are an undrafted guy and a 7th rounder.
yeah, we got no one consistent. Like that's the difference between like anyone in the NFL can play a really good game like a couple times. But to be elite, to be great, to be like a Jordan Lover, Micah Parsons, you have to be great every week. You have to be consistently good. And like Valentine's been great in spurts. Nixon's been great in spurts. Hobbs hasn't been that great this year, but he's had plays here and there. But like the difference between them and like Xavier McKinney is the consistency. Like McKinney's consistently fucking good. Nixon and Valentine have not been consistently good. They're going to cost you games just like they're going to win you games. So, and how fitting it was that Nixon won the game for us the first time on the last play, and then he gave up the game-winning touchdown tonight. So, poetic, right? All right, who's next?
Yeah, I'm not a Keyshawn Nixon fan. Next matchup, Matthew Golden versus John Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick, I guess, because he can't make it through a game. Bum.
Yeah, I feel like LaFleur never gave Golden a real chance. Like he
I don't think he got a single
exclusively
pass
gave him
his
the
way.
ball on jet sweeps. Like he never
Yeah.
passes the ball more than 2 yards downfield to him.
It's a redshirt year for Golden. It's a redshirt year.
Dude, he doesn't even have a first round pick, doesn't have a touchdown. Like, but this is not how you win games in the NFL in the salary cap era. Like, you need to be getting value out of your rookies on their rookie contracts. Lucas Van Ness versus Rashawn Gary.
Shit, I barely even saw LVN out there. It's crazy to say this because he's been a bum a lot of the year. I thought Rashawn Gary stepped up a little bit. He didn't get a sack. He got outran by Caleb Williams, but Caleb's gonna outrun everyone. I thought Rashawn Gary at least played with some heart tonight, for the most part. I thought he played with some heart and some effort. I'll give LVN the bum card on this. LVN did get a holding call on him though that looked okay, and he did look okay rushing from the inside, but
Yeah, I thought when they started rushing him from the inside in the fourth quarter, I thought he started to look better.
those are obvious passing situations
Yeah.
though. I do remember early in the game when he was in there, he did get completely abused on like his rush defense was ass in the first quarter. LVN's was. I remember him getting pushed back and bullied around on the runs. I'll give the bum to LVN on this. You can disagree.
I'll agree with that. I will say I agree that I think Rashawn Gary picked up his effort a little bit in this game, but it was still, no sacks. Didn't really have a lot of close pressures. Like it's just obvious that he's not. He's nowhere close to a number one pass rusher. I don't even know if he's. I think he's off this team next year. But for this game, Elfion's the bigger bum. Javon Bullard versus Rasheed Walker.
It's kind of tough. I don't recall Bullard doing anything good. I don't recall him doing anything bad.
I think Bullard had one huge play where it was just a perfectly timed hit on DJ Moore to prevent a big catch. I think considering Bullard was playing out of position, I thought he played pretty well. Rasheed Walker, I don't know. The hit on Love that knocked him out of the game came from the left side. Malik Willis was scrambling for his life a lot. I didn't really directly see anything where it was obviously Walker's fault, but I'm gonna give it to him.
I'll agree with that.
All right. This one almost a non-factor for both of them. Kind of surprise. Chris Brooks versus Bo Melton.
Neither of them got on the field at all.
I mean, I saw both of them out there at various points, but neither of them got any touches.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to the bum to Bo Melton, because I feel like Chris Brooks is also responsible for like blitz pickups and stuff, and I don't recall him giving up any significant blitz like sacks on shit. So
yeah, I'll also say that Bo Melton is probably on the onside kick team, so just by virtue of that, he's the bum. Carl Brooks versus Dontavian Wicks.
you give me some hard ass fucking questions tonight. I don't
And
recall
both of them
either
were
of them.
pretty invisible. I think Wicks
Yeah,
had
they're
a single catch.
yeah, he had one catch. I remember him doing one catch, so he can't even get his ass on the field. I'm gonna give it to
But
Wicks.
Brooks did like nothing. Like I can't even
Yeah,
think. I don't think we called his name the whole game.
I'm gonna give it to Wicks still because I feel like I'm gonna give credit where I just don't even know if he's earned it or not. He might not have even earned this, but Brooks is responsible for some of the run defense. And I did think that the run defense was pretty good in the first half. I thought even in the game for the most part, we gave up some runs in the second half. We didn't get gashed, like killed on like the runs. So I'll give Brooks some credit for probably doing his part and being gap sound at times and stuff. And Wicks had one catch for like 3 yards, so fuck Wicks. So Wicks,
Yeah, and I also think with Watson being compromised, like Wicks should have had more opportunity to step up, and he didn't.
yeah.
God, wow, this is actually a really hard one. And they might be two of the biggest bums of the game. Romeo Dobbs versus Warren Brinson. So Dobbs obviously fucks up the onside kick, but he did have the big touchdown catch. Warren Brinson has that face mask on the third and 20.
That one's killer. Yeah. So the Brinson's arguably one of the biggest bums of the fucking game too. 3rd and 20, and you blow that led to the field goal.
I might give it to Brinson here. Like as much as Dobbs is an obvious target, he at least had the touchdown catch. He did lead the team in receiving.
But yeah, but if I'm going to give this to Brinson too. This is a unique matchup. But
Yeah.
if Brinson doesn't face mask him, there's a good chance that it's 4th and 20 and they punt the ball. And then Dobbs is never put in the position to have an onside kick recovery come his way because the game's out of reach at that point.
No, there's absolutely a 3rd and 20, and you commit a penalty that's an automatic first down. Terrible. Christian Watson versus Nate Hobbs.
Watson didn't do too much in this game, but Hobbs had a really good tackle in the game.
He did, but he also gave up a big completion, at
Yeah.
least one.
Hobbs the bum.
Yeah, I mean, neither of them played great, but I will say at least Watson. I know he had at least one nice first down catch. Actually, I think he had 2 first down catches. All right, and then the final matchup: Anthony Belton versus Darian Kennard.
I thought Belton probably. I don't even know if Belton did good. I don't know. But Kennard didn't get on the field other than for the 6-man packages, and he got beat out. Supposedly, he got beat out by Jordan Morgan.
Yeah, I think the fact that he
Also
got beat
ass.
out by Jordan Morgan, who was absolute ass.
Yeah. So
Um,
Kennard, you're the bum.
yeah. All right. Well, that takes us down to let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that takes us down to 10 final men competing for Bum next week, King Bum next week. And then, as always, we have our ongoing matchup: Matt LaFleur versus Jordan Love. I mean, it's hard to call Love a bum in this game. Like he can't help that he got concussed, and
Dirty hit. Yeah. Is there a way to push that back to next week when it's like more fair?
uh, I mean, this one isn't like for them. It's not
No. I
elimination.
actually thought that LaFleur called a pretty good game, all things considered, for the most part.
Yeah. And he did. He had a good challenge. Uh, yeah, well, I will say yeah. So Jordan Love didn't play poorly when he was in, but he did have that. It was bad ball placement in the end zone to Christian Watson. On uh one of our failed red zone attempts. So maybe Jordan Love is the bigger bum this game.
Do you remember, was it 2 or 3 years ago when the Eagles were looking really good and then they just collapsed at the end of the year and they just like lost all their games and shit?
Yep.
It feels like that right
I mean,
now.
they like inexplicably collapsed. Like us, it's just the injury attrition is insane.
I'm like looking at this thing right now and it said so since the Super Bowl win, since we won the Super Bowl. By the way, we are the NFC version of the Steelers since the Super Bowl win, by the way. Like we're on the same path. Since the Super Bowl win, this is the Packer history. 2012, NFC divisional loss. 2013, wild card loss. 2014, NFC championship loss. 2015, NFC divisional loss. 2016, NFC championship loss. 2017, Rodgers collarbone injury, missed the playoffs. 2018, missed the playoffs. 2019, NFC championship loss. 2020, NFC championship loss. 2021, NFC divisional loss. 2022, missed the playoffs. 2023, 2000 NFC divisional loss. 2024, wild card loss. 2025, end of the season collapse. Yeah, I hate when people are like, "Oh, you have such a great franchise." We have a good team that's not clutch. There's just not a clutch team. Green Bay is a good team, but they lack the clutch ability. Like they're just not a clutch team. They can't. How many was that since we won the Super Bowl? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 4 NFC Championship losses in that span since we won. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've had 8 playoff loss. We're 0 for 8 in trying to get to the Super Bowl since then. We're just we just can't get there. Now watch. I still got faith to a point. Watch us miraculously somehow fucking turn around. We end up in the fucking Super Bowl this year. That'd be awesome. I don't think it happens, but that'd be fucking tits, man. It could. It could happen. We could not lose a game the rest of the year. I don't believe it's going to happen though. We
I mean,
probably
hey,
will lose next week.
maybe we're just getting all the shit luck out of the way now, and the ball will bounce our way in the playoffs.
The best news I heard all week is that Micah Parsons' ACL tear was a clean tear, and that they expect him to be ready by week 1. So
I mean, that would be big, man. Even if it's not week 1, even if he's PUP and it's week 6, that's
he
still a
should be
pretty good turnaround for a
he should
December
be
injury.
he should be good to go by week 6 if he does start on PUP. He should be on the same path as Watson is. So, but
Um, all right. Well, hey, before we close this out here, E for effort, I'm giving it to Malik Willis.
yeah, I thought Willis played pretty well. I'll also give it to Manuel. I want to just shout out Manuel Wilson on offense. I thought he played pretty well as well in cleanup duty. It also, since when Jacobs fumbled, I don't think he got a snap the rest of the game.
No, he didn't. Hey, also, I want to call out here. Since we've been doing this, Emmanuel Wilson is our leading E for effort player. He showed up here 3 times.
So we're talking about comp picks and stuff like that lately, right? I think Emmanuel Wilson is another guy who's going to sign a pretty good deal with a team elsewhere next year. I think his contract's up this year, and who knows if we probably don't re-sign him either. So, yeah, good luck. Like, we should be getting some pretty good comp picks. Is there a cap on how many comp picks you get?
I think there is.
Because we're probably going to get a cap. We're going to lose a lot of guys. Um, um,
Yeah, the thing is, though, it's like I feel like most of the comp picks we're gonna get are gonna be low. You know, we might get a 6th or 7th rounder. Like
you know
I
who I'm,
bet you Rasheed
who I'm going to give?
Walker and Malik Willis will probably get us good picks. Besides that, I'm not sure we get much.
I want to give an E for effort to Quay Walker. I thought we haven't talked about him. I thought
Well, hey,
Quay had played.
you only get to pick one. Is it Wilson or Walker?
No, I just wanted to give a shout out to Wilson.
All right. Well, you said E for effort, so
My E for effort is going to Quay. I thought Quay played a really good game
it's
today.
going to Quay, not Wilson.
Yes, Quay.
All right. I hyped him up. Said he was our most awarded player, and you stole it from him.
I wanted to shout him out. I gave it to Quay. I wanted to give it to Quay. So I'm gonna give
Okay.
it to Quay. He played a good game. He had few good pass breakups. I think he was a leading tackler. Got into the backfield a couple times. I thought he just played an overall pretty good game. So
Yeah. Um. Yeah, he had
well,
more impact plays than Cooper did.
so we got to get through this Christmas gauntlet this week, and then I guess we get to turn around. We get to have our hearts ripped out watching Lamar Jackson run all over us next week. So
I
1 week
mean,
from
it
today,
really would not surprise me if we lose to the Ravens next week. I mean, trying to imagine us defending the run against Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, and especially if Jordan Love is out with a concussion, you know, hopefully that's not the case. But like, it might come down to like last week of the year, we need to beat Minnesota in Minnesota, and we need the Bears to beat the Lions.
who would have thought that just like literally one full week ago today, we were talking we had Sugar Plum Fairies dreams of being the number 1 seed. We're like, oh, we can, if we beat Denver, we got a shot at the number 1 seed. So now we're talking about potentially just fighting for our lives to be a 7 seed on the road, go on the road again to like make playoffs.
Dude,
We
it's just
want
it's so frustrating that it's like the team is not advancing. like when Jordan
We're not
Love.
getting better week to week.
Yeah, like when we got a 7th seed in Love's first year as a starter, and we went and won a wild card game. I think everyone was thrilled, but we're like, oh wow, that's kind of like more than I expected out of his first year. And then that's where we've topped out. It's just been 7th seed every year, and
That's the frustrating part, I think, about being a Packer fan. And like people will argue with you, be like, oh, you guys are consistently good. You're consistently good. But what would you rather have, I guess? I like because I don't know. Like, would you rather be consistently pretty good where you like make the playoffs, but then you're always like out in the first or second round? Because that's the Green Bay Packers story. Or would you rather be the team that like kind of sucks for a couple of years, but then you like turn it around, you become like a great. So take the Chicago Bears for example. Chicago Bears suck for the last few
I
years.
would
They
I
get
would
bent.
never prefer to be the Chicago Bears.
I wouldn't either. Let me pick a different team. What's the Denver Broncos? Look at the turnaround the Denver Broncos have had since hiring Sean Payton. They went from Russell Wilson gambling on Russell Wilson and being ass and like looking like their whole and they traded draft picks and they traded first round picks and everything for Russell Wilson and it blew up in their faces. And now look at them. They are 12-2 and they're the 1 seed in the AFC. Maybe they blow it in the first round. Maybe they lose it, but like what a turnaround they've had. Whereas you take Green Bay and you're like, okay, a 7th seed, another 7th seed, like, and they're all young players on rookie contracts. We're going to get better. We're going to get better. We're going to be a dominant team. We're going to go like 13-3. We're going to go 14-2. We're going to lock up the 1 seed. These players are going to get better, and but they don't. We end up still the same. It's still the same. We're still fighting for a playoff spot. We're not dominant. They don't. They
Yeah,
don't get better.
and actually, I mean, it's interesting the way you phrase that. It made me think with all these young players that like the expectation is like, oh, they're gonna grow, we're gonna improve as a team, get better. Like looking at them individually, like I don't know, take a look at all of our receivers. How much better have any of them really gotten from their rookie year?
They're so inconsistent. They're the only player I feel like has gotten better, literally gotten better. There's two. I will say that Dobbs has gotten a little bit better, a little like to a point, but he's got so many. He's still inconsistent. He's super inconsistent. The only player I feel like has genuinely gotten better is Christian Watson.
I mean, he's definitely, I won't argue, like he's definitely gotten better and become a more complete receiver. But at the same time, like I'm asking, like, how much better? Okay, so this is year 4 for him, and his rookie year, he had what 7 touchdowns or something in his rookie year. Like, how much better has he gotten? You know, I feel like for a draft and develop team, we're doing a shit job of developing.
The only pass catcher that I feel like has gone from like a draft and develop to like just like a great is Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
Yep.
Probably win this game maybe if we had Tucker Kraft too, by the way. Just saying. If we could ever stay healthy, we could be a serious problem. We could be a real problem. Real problem. But
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, it's every team deals with injuries. Like, the Niners have arguably been just as banged up, if not more banged up than us
but,
this year.
but they're still fighting for a 1 seed
Yeah,
now.
and I think coaching matters, and LaFleur teams just have not shown a killer instinct, and the ability to close out in the clutch. It's just year after year after year. Like, he'll put good games together, but I don't know, man. It just it's basically like the championship game against Tampa was just a microcosm of what Matt LaFleur's entire career would be. Just close,
Yeah.
but no cigar. Didn't have the killer instinct to go for it on fourth when he needed to. And that would have taken us to a Super Bowl.
A good adage to describe the Packers is always a bride, but never a bridesmaid. Like we're always good enough. So like you think about like a wedding party, you get like four or five people in your wedding party. So, a bridesmaid, you're always good enough to be in the consideration, but you're never good enough to like be the one, like in the Super Bowl. Always a bride, never a bridesmaid. Or always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's what I meant. Like, yeah, that's the Packers. Always good enough to make the playoffs. Never good enough to actually be a legit Super Bowl threat, though. And that's a frustrating place to be. Like, yeah, the games are competitive and like we have hope and I guess they're fun, like on a week to week basis. Like it's fun watching them be like, oh, we still have a chance. But over time you just become jaded. You become cold and calloused and jaded to a point. At least I do, where it's like, oh, I've seen this before. They're just gonna blow it. They're gonna blow it. They're gonna blow it. And then they do fucking blow it. Like, just sucks to watch. I
Tonight
just
was a pretty bad loss. Like that, they should not have lost that game. It really, Pisaccia should be fired. It
We
won't
shouldn't have
happen.
even lost
But
last week either. What weren't we up like? What was it like? It
9
wasn't.
points, I think.
Yeah, we were up by 9 points against arguably the best team in the league, record wise. We were, and we were in the driver's seat. We were looking confident, and we had the ball with 9 points up, and we take that deep shot to Watson. And I don't hate the play call. Like I get it. Like it's Watson against Pat Surtain, best cornerback in the league. Like, who knew that Pat Surtain? Well, only Pat Surtain could go stride for stride with Christian Watson. Like whatever. But everything went south after that. The whole Packers season has gone south since then, since that play, really. So, uh, man, I guess I'll see you a week from now. I hope you have a good Christmas. Um, this one will suck to absorb, but man, I'll show up next Saturday with some more beers and some more hope and hope that we beat Lamar Jackson and the Ravens at home. We need it. We need a W now. We need we need to win out. We need no more losses. We need no more losses now. So
Yeah.
and the Bears are probably going to be NFC North champions. So how isn't that wild? The Bears were the worst team in the NFC North last year, and now they're going to win the NFC Championship. Meanwhile, we're still stuck in that second, third spot.
Ben Johnson was a good hire, man. I I told I told you in the offseason I would fire Matt LaFleur for either Mike Vrabel or Ben Johnson, and those are the
Can
two
you
coaches
imagine?
that have completely transformed their teams.
I think even now, I think we have a more talented team than the Bears do. Can you imagine what Ben Johnson could do with a team like the Packers? Cooking,
Well, man,
cooking,
we're going to
dude.
be dealing with this Bears team for a long time to come. So,
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the Bears are already negotiating like a 25-year extension for Ben Johnson right now. So, all right, man. I guess like go pack, go, and I'll see you a week.